You think her son was at home crying all alone on the bed from horror because she was hungry?
I believe the children call it glizzies.
Whoa.
Or is that hot dogs in general?
Well, yeah.
I just want to. Yeah, I just have a
But
hot dog.
I assume that there was some crossbreeding happening there. Oh, BlurdDotRadio.
BlurdDot Radio.
Hi, my name is Mike Stidham. I'm your host.
Mike Stidham.
I don't know what I look like. Should I move the camera?
You good, bro?
Yeah,
Alright,
I mean, if you want to move.
No, I'm not really into it.
That was Steve. Why is the sound so low?
I turned it down.
That was DJ Elokari.
Yo, what up?
We got Kenny in the
Suck it. Drip.
Ash Goddam is the one that brought it up. Clarity.
And you gonna have to put some context on that.
For clarity, House of the Dragon.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am a pure maiden on this show. Thank you.
Pure maiden.
Absolutely. Before
Like you live in
Ash
Elden
brought it
Ring.
up-
Okay, pal.
Before
I-
Ash brought it up on Fatash, I didn't even notice. Like, the dick sucking went way over my head. Hey, what's up, Space King Bobby?
Look, when you see it often enough, I assume it just becomes background noise. But
And
for
that's how I
me,
realized
a
that-
pure maiden, I had never in my life had my eyes so sullied.
Axe?
Yeah.
that thing was hairy.
It was.
They
It
didn't
was.
have those little
it
trimmers
is,
yet.
yeah, it is a time and a day and age where it's all gonna be hairy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, are we at that time
Yeah.
where we should like get a manscape? Like, you know,
You can't even. You definitely couldn't see the balls. It was that much.
No, you saw it if you stared long enough.
If you stare long enough, I'm sure.
She was struggling though. She looked like she did,
Nah.
it did
not
not look like
Talking about
good
the
technique.
pure maiden.
Yeah, she was not enjoying it. She did not look like she was enjoying
That did not look like a good time.
Yeah.
Even the dude didn't really seem into
it. Like, oh my goodness.
He was like, oh, $30. I'm sorry.
it. Gotta be strong. Gotta let this cool last.
Hey,
15 silver pieces.
$30 would have been amazing back then. Yeah, God. Inflation, she was getting
I
paid.
saw a shorty who said she'll pull up for 200. I was like, why?
Just saying.
Hey, man. Know your value.
Right.
You're watching BlurdDotRadio. We're gonna start off with Blurred Outs as soon as I find the doohickey.
That's a dirty word too.
Doohickey?
Doohickey?
Doohickey.
I thought it was like a button.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a thingamabob and a
Like a
what's it?
thingamabob. That's
So you
sounds
got plenty.
A thingy.
That sounds
Oh, there
gross.
was a lot of thingies top in.
That was gross too.
Hey,
That was in Little Mermaid.
Right.
thingies?
Oh yeah, she had
Thingamabobs.
definitely
Thingamabobs.
had
Yeah.
thingamabobs.
And what's its
And what's
galore?
it's?
Good.
Galore.
I want more.
Do you now?
First,
Down, Ariel.
in the Blurred Outs, trying to get the train back on the track. I saw XLF. It was a solid movie. I was not mad.
It's
Shout
been
out.
how many years since the last movie?
Oh, Jesus.
What was
20
that?
years.
I was going to say, I'm going to defer to Kenny.
Yeah, it's like 20 years.
It's like
That's
I thought it was like 30 almost.
Almost, yeah. I mean, 3 came out in like 96 or 97, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I just say it's
I was like,
That's why you
what,
can have a
5?
whole
Uncle
child.
Dave.
Shout out to Uncle Dave. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the hate. On number
Seriously,
3.
people be
Oh,
hating
Uncle
on
Dave?
Love
3.
number 3,
People
bro.
hate
God,
number 3.
chill the fuck out, bro. It's
Well,
like
3 isn't that bad.
it was not your
Wonder
demographic, bro.
world, Wonder world,
What happiness is. Yeah, I watched that shit like literally 2 days ago because I was like, man, is this movie really that fucking bad?
It really
And I was like,
is.
it really isn't.
3?
3, it's not that bad.
I think 3 just, I don't know. It's the third movie in the 90s.
they didn't have to kill the
Not
captain. though.
many.
That's I think
I
that's
think
Did they
I
kill
think
the
it's what
captain?
yeah,
yes,
they did.
yes, that
That
was
was
haven't
the
seen
enduring
the
part
whole
of it.
movie
It
in
was
a
like the
long
whole
time.
part. They was like, we got to
Yeah.
figure out a way to break this. I'll wait for my blurred out to talk about this shit.
Yeah.
That was part of my blurred out.
I mean, go ahead and talk about it now. If you want.
No, you said you was doing yours.
Wait, that was
But
it
we,
for
we got a
XLF?
cold.
I
we got
heard
some
that there was
cold
too much
Oh.
green screen in the movie. People, there was a
It
liberal.
looked-
Actually, it was a lot of practical effects.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, they did.
If there was green screen, I didn't see it. I guess when they were in the helicopter, it was probably green screen.
Well, obviously,
yeah. There were definitely like kind of Beverly Hills Cop tropes, driving a vehicle, crashing into a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he definitely drove a dump truck like they did in
two. Yep.
Yeah. This was most definitely a nostalgia porn type. Version.
But there's some good updates in there.
Yeah, I like the relationship between him and his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I
definitely said some real shit as somebody who grew up with a busy dad. Like, this is when she was like, it's not even.
Yeah,
you're the parent. I'm the child. We didn't both do shit. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. I mean, it's real. Yeah, it's real. Yeah. So. And in the same token, it's like, I don't know. It is at some point you have to like let it go. You know what I mean? And I think hopefully she's like learned that by the end. But it's hard when you don't have like that. As a person who has like a very absent father, you know what I'm saying? Like I get it. You know what I mean? Like where that can come from. But for me personally, it was like I had to learn how to let that part of like my hatred or like feelings towards it to go. So
because it's only eating you up.
Exactly. So it's like some people have to learn that. You know what I mean? So
and it's not an easy thing to learn.
I say some people can't do that. Some people have to require therapy.
Yes, and I took lots of it. So yeah, man. I don't know. But I thought as far as like the difference between this is a nice. Like I like that they allowed Eddie to kind of grow up a little bit more. It is kind of interesting though because I do think that like some adults, as the older they get, the more they like regress to the more childlike behavior or whatever. And I think the reason why, like I think one of the reasons why this worked, this particular Axel F worked, was because I mean, this role that Eddie plays is more like himself. Yeah, you know, so it's just like this is what an older version of what Axel or like Eddie, because it was like his second role, right? At the time where he was just
after
trading place for 48 hours. Yeah. So it's like you're basically paying yourself, bro. So now all he had to do was be Eddie Murphy. So it was unlike in Coming to America 2, where he's trying to play a caricature of a character that he doesn't play anymore.
Not a good movie.
You're not that person.
Yeah, that shit was crazy ass.
It was mad trash. It was mad trash. It was like when I first watched it, it wasn't that bad, but like the more that I thought, like 10 minutes later, I was like, that was not good.
Bad movies are like that. What was I talking about recently? Actually, I was talking about Method Man's second album and how me and Chris Wade, the guy that introduced me to Wu-Tang, used to dub tapes for me, talked about how bad we wanted that tape to come out for so long. And when it came out, we were like, yeah, this is all right. And the next day, we were like, no, that wasn't good.
Maybe kind of could have left it where it was. You know what I mean? Maybe we didn't need to like beg for this. And that's how I felt about Coming to America too. But I did presently enjoy Axel F. It ran almost a little long. I think the scenes it was too many scenes in the car. You know what I mean?
Well, there were always a lot of scenes in the car.
It wasn't as many because I went back to watch the other ones just to like do a compare. So I think that it was almost like too many scenes in the car. But I still very much enjoyed it. Yeah, but getting back, any other thoughts? What y'all think of those who got a chance to watch it? I liked it.
I only stayed awake long enough to watch the beginning of it. It did feel the very beginning felt like a old movie, but again, the only problem I ever have with any of these movies that come out on Netflix is like the Netflix film quality.
Yeah,
it's just like I don't know. It just like truly bothers me, man.
Yep. I mean, I feel you.
Yeah, it's glossy as shit. The only time it worked was that the Will Smith Org movie.
The Orc movie?
Yeah.
I didn't I liked it.
I did like that movie,
yeah. There were a lot of people that were like, this isn't. I was like,
But it looked good on that movie. It didn't look good on this movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like when you make a remake,
it's hard.
It's the same thing with Bad Boys 4. Like, it was real glitzy.
Who watched that? Because I did not get a chance to see it. I almost went to go see it yesterday. Is it worth my time or no? Should I wait?
Matinee. It's not worth prime time.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be worth matinee.
Don't eat before.
Okay. Word.
It's not I don't know. I feel like you'll like it. That's not a better dollar statement, but I feel like you'll like it.
Okay. It's whatever. Like, I really don't care. So it's one of the things where it's like, if I get an opportunity to watch it, then maybe. You know what I mean? I was hoping that it was going to be like a streaming option for me to just watch it.
I'll give it 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It'll be on Peacock any day.
Okay.
I'll tell you a very interesting, and this isn't a spoiler. Heart problems are in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, yep, they are old as fuck and just running as hard as they can. Driving cars fast.
You know. Yeah.
Human hearts don't. They're pretty fragile.
It was like also like, what were they gonna do with Taggart? Like with Taggart in the movie, like for real.
I like the Taggart. While he did look old as fuck, was pretty much the same Taggart.
Yeah.
There was a part where he dies on the ground. It was like, all right, so what we're gonna do? He was like, all right, so 2 things are wrong with that. 1, that's fucking dumb. 2, I can't get up.
No, like we're done. This is what you got out of me, bro. Like I think we're finished from today.
He was 36 in the first one.
Yeah, I was like, what would you gonna do?
1980s 36.
Yeah, but I say he was 1980s 36
before the EPA was like, hey, we got to clean up the water.
For real.
Yo, man, it's like when people were talking about like, Taggart wasn't gonna be in number 3. It was like, what's this character doing? He retired, y'all.
Yeah, that's he retired.
He fucking retired. This nigga was old, dog. Like he was older than the last 2.
Not a spring chicken.
What was he going to do?
He was always the more level-headed of the 3.
You
know, Rosewood became fucking Rambo.
Yeah.
Just a psycho killer.
Pretty much.
Not Rambo. He's supposed to be a hard-boiled cat. He's supposed to be one of the
Tequila?
Yeah, one of those cats from like a Jado movie.
Yeah. But he did say that he was a huge Rambo fan in number 2.
Which is funny because then they had him dressed like dude from Hard Boiled.
Yeah, bro. He was goofy as shit. So, so my other thing that I was going to say that I was learning out about is I rewatched number 3. Because it's just been so much slander of like Beverly Hills Cop 3. I was like, was it really?
It wasn't that bad.
Was it really that bad? Like, because I have a nostalgia for it, right? Because it was like that was one of the ones that I like personally grew up with and whatnot. And
that was the one with the rocket launcher, right?
Yes. Yeah. Honestly, I think the only reason is because I turned it off actually. I was watching it and I stopped. It's because
it was on Pluto.
No, it's on what was I watching it on? I think I was watching it on Max, actually.
It was on Cinemax?
No, HBO Max.
Yeah, the other Max.
The other Max.
It is Cinemax.
I mean, technically it is Cinemax, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
But like the plot is so ridiculous because like he witnessed the man shoot his captain. So like in any actual cop like procedural, you bring him in. So like it just kind of plods until like it gets, and it's basically like it tries to do the same thing that 1 did, where like Axel is a fish out of water when in fact he's not. He's like
been there.
He's been there enough.
He keeps going all the way across the country.
Yeah, like he's been there.
Detroit and LA are nowhere near each other.
No, not at
all.
That
is a 4-hour flight.
I mean,
3 to 4 hours.
Like the action scenes are great. I think that makes up for it, but like the plot is just it's actually not that good.
So I genuinely don't remember what did bring him.
His captain got killed.
His captain got shot
in Beverly Hills.
No, in Detroit. It was supposed to be easy. They were just trying to arrest some cats who were doing some chop shop shit. But the chop shop cats were also stole a bunch of money and stuff for the security cats from LA. They killed all the chop shop dudes, which made everybody on Axel's undercover group just try to like infiltrate. His captain showed up late and caught Homeboy in his car, but Homeboy shot him. But Axel saw. Yeah, I'm saying Axel saw him get shot, so like he witnessed the man shoot him.
Could have
so
just
like,
gone by the books and
yes,
hey, yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
I saw exactly what happened.
But the thing is, what the tension that happens between the two of them is that the fact that first the tension that the plot was happening in the actual film is that they didn't know who the killer was. He just knew what he looked like. So he was going back to Beverly Hills because they had found out that the only thing they had as evidence that they were able to keep was some bed sheets or whatever from Wonder World, the park.
Yeah.
So it's like in the Disney World place or whatever.
Yeah.
So he was like, okay, well, this place is in LA. Let me go and at least check my people in LA to see if they have any idea like what's going on. That's how he gets back over to Beverly Hills, goes to talk to Billy, who's now in charge of like the whole perimeter.
The DDOJIOSC
or some shit. Which is like the whole district of like LA in California at the time. So then he meets the new
there's Ashley Blaze.
What?
Huh?
So they meet the new person who's like the new Rosewood. I mean, Taggart now. And he's like, oh, actually, I got somebody who works security at Wonderworld. Let me ask him. So they were supposed to go there, and then Wonderworld was just being like complete dumbasses or whatever, and we're not allowing him to get into the theme park or whatever. They made him pay because I guess he didn't have an appointment or whatever, so he has to go through security to find the guy or whatever. And then once they find the security person, it's actually the dude that killed this cop. But this dude's extremely
the guy in the suit.
Yes.
So he's like, the only problem is he's the head of security, and he's also like a huge entrepreneur, like, you know, thespian and shit that's there.
No,
like,
no, he's a member of the community, a highly esteemed member of the community. He like gives money to like
charity,
kids and charity and shit.
And he also he's the head of a private police force.
There you go.
He's like the head of their private police force in California.
Lots of secret police.
So they're just like, oh, well, we can't mess with this dude.
Like, yes, you can. You can still arrest him. I was just like, I think that's where I had to turn it off.
Well,
like,
it's not just that either. It's also because he's being investigated by the FBI.
Okay.
So it's like, we want this. I want to catch this dude in the act of acting stupid, and I need you to stay out of this because you're fucking up our investigation.
But the FBI was working.
But the FBI was also working for him too. So it's like a whole big. So it's more than just dude could not get just arrested for nothing. It was also because a whole bunch of people were tied up in this. Basically, he's using Wonderworld to make fake money.
Yeah,
I remember that part.
So that's what's going on. Everybody's trying to get paid off this fake ass money, so they need Axel to stop investigating this crime because then everybody who's a part of this is going to get caught. So it's more. So that's why it's so difficult. It was like
it wasn't that difficult. They could arrest him.
Let me ask you this, as I look this up, why is Al Green in the movie? Where does he?
He sings at the captain's funeral.
Wonderful. Love and Happiness.
No, one of his gospel songs.
Okay,
what was it? I mean, he sang.
He was. Yeah, he did have a gospel.
He sang.
He's an actual pastor.
He was a pastor. He sang. I can't remember. It was like a funeral song.
I go to Al Green's church.
But yeah, but I think what also is like what's important to remember is like this happened with a lot of 80s movies, like especially like 80s action movies at the time. Is that like kids films, and I keep saying this, like it was a time where there were a lot of abundance of youth and kids films, especially in the 90s. You know what I mean? So it was like
VHS boom.
You know what I mean? So like they're trying to create films that can appeal to a younger audience. Beverly Hills Cop just ran into that same genre of films at the time. It's like Eddie was trying to move into more family films. You can't just do the shoot 'em up film. Like, can Eddie do a family film? And let's do this with Beverly Hills Cop. And that's what ended up happening with this film. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why Wonderworld? Well, shit, Baby's Kids just did great 2 years ago. Like, why not do the same shit for this? You know what I mean? So it's
this part right here, no blood.
Oh, that's the first
shoot that man in the head. No blood on the ground.
Yeah, man. So I mean, it happened to a lot of like 80s action heroes at the same time, and everybody was trying to do family
Arnold
films.
Schwarzenegger.
So yeah, it makes sense
Hulk
why they're
Hogan.
doing it.
Fuck him.
Well, he did kids movies. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I mean, Suburban Commando actually is still pretty funny.
We're gonna get you, Ramsey.
So I get it.
Never
It's
gonna
like
forget
if you don't like the plot, you don't understand why they did. Like I totally understand why you don't. But just understand it wasn't for you at the time.
Yeah,
and as a kid that was coming up, it made me fall in love with Eddie Murphy as a kid. So it did his job. You know what I'm saying? And you still got just
Wait,
like
was 3 the first one you saw?
That I was able to see as a kid.
No shit. Wow, my parents were awful. I saw 1 and 2 like right after they came out.
Oh yeah, I mean like after they came out, most definitely. But like
your nostalgia for Beverly Hills Cops 3 is how I feel about the Joel Schumacher Batman movies.
Same.
That was the first live action Batman movie I saw as a kid. So all the campiness, I loved it.
So
go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Well, after you're done, Ashley, I have a question for Elgin.
But yeah, like I get that whole like, you know, some of these movies, especially towards the 80s and the 90s, how they with the sequels would try to shift it to try to bring in more of a kid audience. Batman specifically after like the 1980s Batman that they had that apparently parents were just up in arms because it was too dark and all that. And then here comes Joel Schumacher coming in with all the bright neon lights and the bat nipples and all that. I don't know if that was any more for kids than
hell no. Joel Schumacher Batman is queer as hell.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Like I said, Joel Schumacher was the first live action introduction to Batman for me. And it also kind of opened up my sexuality in a way. I was like, oh, I'm looking at men in a way that makes me feel a way. I don't know how to feel about that. You know, bat booty, bat nipples. It was a lot for however old I was. But no, I get it.
That's right.
I don't think it always had the effect that the studios thought.
Or maybe
Trying to make it for kids.
I remember it was somebody, it was a gay commentator on YouTube that was like, I grew up with He-Man. What did you think was going to happen?
Yeah, He-Man too.
Here's this really buff guy in a loincloth. I'm not watching it for the reasons you think I am.
So wait,
Why
did
do
you
I
not
always
see
come in on
Golden
Bat
Child before any of the Beverly Hills? See, I feel
Yes,
like I
I
watched
did.
too many like
No.
movies.
I saw Golden
Okay,
Child. Yeah.
because I
That
like
booty is alive. That booty is
Golden Child.
more important than water.
More important than food or water.
Like that was the Eddie Murphy movie that was like, yeah,
Yeah.
he's hilarious. I want the knife.
Yeah.
He's hilarious, Dad.
I want the knife.
Mhm.
Nah, man, I love Golden Child, and also was fucking frightened of Golden Child too.
Golden
Like
Child is the
when dude
most
turned
out
into
there
that
movie.
fucking demon, bro.
That shit was
Sodom
awesome.
Noomspa?
Bruh.
Sodom Noomspa.
My brother Noomspa.
My brother Noomspa.
Also, that scene where old girl got splashed with the water.
When she was a snake.
Nah.
No, he's talking about the dream sequence where he's where Tia Carrere. Is that young Tia Carrere? No, it's
No, that was
She
the
just
other
looked like
girl
her.
who wasn't with.
she just looks like her.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, like that was a dream sequence where like he starts getting knives thrown at him,
Mm.
and he's like, "Save me!"
Also, shout out to Golden Child in general for just being a
Golden.
fantastic movie.
It was a great movie.
That's why I was like, Eddie Murphy
You ever
didn't
see
need
a
to
little
do kids.
naked dude with a 20?
Yo, that's why I was like, I was never a fan of Eddie Murphy doing a kids movie because I was like, I thought he was a great action like comedy dude. Like,
He
Hey,
had
you
a
gotta switch it
family.
up.
According to
I mean,
his-
he's cool with voiceovers. I liked him as Mushu.
He was hilarious. As
I mean, he was great as Donkey. I'm not.
Oh, yeah, and
I'm not
Donkey,
hating.
like,
I'm just
As
saying, like,
voiceover, I like Eddie Murphy in kids movies, but
Like,
you know,
Metro is an underrated
I
Eddie
never saw
Murphy movie.
Metro.
Him and
I
Eddie
really
De
did feel
Niro.
like that was when
That's
I'm
good.
gonna have to
the
rewatch.
ship had sailed. And I was like,
He said the
I
ship is sailed.
No, that was.
Yeah.
I think that's more so. Like, that was more of a cultural shift in terms of what people like, kind of what Elgin was saying, and what people wanted from films. But like, I implore a lot of people to go back and watch some of those.
I can tell you personally that when I watched the trailer, I was like, I don't know, Eddie. What are you
I'm gonna have to
doing?
rewatch it at this point because I don't know.
I've never watched it. I'll sit down and watch it now that I'm not a disgruntled teenager.
Mm,
That and the what was the one with him and Steve Martin? Like,
Was,
Trading places?
no, not
Uh,
Trading
uh,
Places.
Trading-
That's
Steve
Dan
Martin?
Aykroyd.
Trading Wives.
No, the one where
Trading
where Steve Martin is a director and Eddie
Oh,
Murphy's
Bowfinger.
Bowfinger.
I thought
Oh, that-
Bowfinger
yeah.
was funny as fuck.
Bowfinger, like he should have just stuck to doing like adult comedies and actions.
I think,
Yeah, but
but he
then-
did in the
Bowfinger's so
2000s
good.
though.
How you supposed to
He
get
he
this
moved back
credit?
over in the 2000s. It was only during like a short period of like 93 to like 98 to the early 2000s when he was still trying, like he was actively trying to do youth films.
Mhm. Dr.
And then he
Dolittle
just,
and all
like,
that.
I'm gonna say,
Which was a good
I'm
movie.
gonna say,
like
I
Dr.
think not.
Dolittle.
I think it was a little
95.
further. It was like 95, 96, because Dr. Dolittle 1 and 2 were like, yeah, I was like a teenager. when I was
Yeah,
seeing
it was like Beverly Hills Cop 3, and then he was like, that movie got panned so bad that he went on to do like Nutty Professor and shit instead.
Nutty Professor was great.
it. Nutty Professor is great, but it doesn't hold up.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle. Yeah, it's not. There's 90s. There's gonna be a lot of shit.
Yeah.
What did I watch recently? Waiting, where what's his name plays a whole pedophile.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
waiting for Sherry to turn 18.
like in an actual car or like
Oh
just
yeah, that
to
movie's
sleep.
funny and horrible.
Somehow
Yeah,
listening to
because like they
y'all
was
on
putting like
different-
random stuff on people's food too, where it's super effed up.
Yeah,
Yeah, Waiting was
but
but like,
2000s film, man.
but see, Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2, they still hold up. I don't think
yeah,
those
absolutely.
like flawless movies in my opinion.
yeah, I love both of them, and I love 3. Like I said, I still love.
Oh yeah,
3.
3 is decent.
That's
I'm not gonna
still
knock.
I'm not gonna.
Oh
I'm
my
not gonna
God.
sit here and hate on it. Man.
I think 3
like it.
at this point,
Yeah,
like 3 just had too much like plot holes. It's just like, Jesus Christ, I can't keep doing this. Like, this is one of those things where like I keep seeing Axel keep getting in these situations. Like if he just said, you know what, I'm a cop, you're under arrest for suspicion.
But
Mhm.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
They gotta drive the dump truck into a bunch of
But
cop
see-
It's
cars.
no fun.
Yeah.
You ain't never heard of no movie called 7 Mile Cop.
You know
Like-
what? I think part of the problem is that I've been watching too much NCIS where procedures are followed
Nah.
somewhat.
Nah, man. Like
Back to
Axel is the
NCIS.
king of, like that one cop rule, trickery. Oh yeah, that's Axel.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like the only thing Axel read.
But see,
That's
Axel,
the part on Axel
Triple
F where like he's starting to get into character to get into a hotel, and he was like, you know what, I'm
I'm
tired.
tired of this
yes,
shit.
honestly,
Here's my
in 1 and 2,
credit
Axel
This is
actually
enough.
does do cop work. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, Axel actually is a really good cop in
And
1
he
and 2.
reminds you that he
Yeah,
wasn't
he
always
is.
a cop.
Right, but in 3,
Oh,
it's just kind
especially two. He was just like, bro,
Man,
I'm going
wasn't
straight
always a cop.
villain mode and all of this shit. I watched that one last night. I was like, damn, Axel, man, chill
Listen,
the
man,
fuck out,
the
bro.
worst was Rosewood, who just turns into a psycho killer.
He
yes,
really
because
does.
they shot a Vogelmelt.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, they all like, yo, G, like,
They-
hey.
It's like once an old
Take
girl shot
therapy,
once an
bro.
old girl shot Vogelmelt, it was a wrap. But up until
Hey,
that
yo.
point, Eddie Murphy was Axel was actually doing really good detective work, which is was like by the time the third one showed up, it was just him just straight up just doing like y'all like he does it at the end of 2, like he just doing whatever the fuck he wants. But it's like that's fine, but like do a little bit of what I enjoyed as the character from Detroit. Like he's a really good detective who doesn't follow the rules, but
That's
like you still
why-
gotta detect.
Somehow I
Yeah,
feel
I-
like the bigger budget that the sequels get, the more you lose what made the first one good.
I will say this as a person that
Bad
just,
Boys 3 actually kind of kept to it. I would actually disagree with that.
yeah, I will say though, as a defense of number 3, he really was put in a situation that he had no idea what to do with, because in seeing it to the end where you realize, oh yeah, the dude from the FBI is also in on it too. It makes more sense of
Yeah,
why
we could just skip
Axel.
this ad. Thank you.
Huh?
I didn't know if that shit was.
Oh,
Yep, I'm here.
now I was gonna say, when it comes to number 3, is like when he really is put in a situation where it's like, even when he was trying to do detective work, it was a lot harder, because you realize later on that, oh, the reason why this was way more difficult and why people were on his ass so much is because also the FBI was in on it. Like, how is like dude's like, how am I being shot at in broad daylight? I am literally in a kid's spot and they are shooting at me. Like, if I walk out of here, I ain't got nothing to deal with this, right? Like, he's trying to do detective work, but then like the environment is like they literally do not care. I'm a cop, like this, and they're not. You know what I mean? So
I have a quick question. This time, how does he end up in Beverly Hills in this last Axel F?
Billy gets kidnapped.
Billy. So Billy gets kidnapped.
And he has a daughter in LA. He
I
moved.
bet.
I guess he got into some shit.
All right.
This isn't too much of a spoiler, is it?
No.
No, I don't really care.
I don't
He got
really care
into
either.
some shit. I mean, people are listening.
It's on
not
Netflix.
just us in the room.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Turn it off. Turn this off and go watch it.
Don't do that because they're
Trick
not
by
gonna
Put it
pull
on
it.
mute. Put it on mute.
So yeah, mute for. I'll tell you what. Mute for 15 seconds, starting now. He has a family at one point. He gets into it with a really dangerous gang in Detroit. He sends his family to LA, so he ends up growing up without. His daughter grows up without him. She knows Billy and
What?
Taggart. Taggart gets kidnapped. She hits him up.
Wow.
So yeah,
So he gets into it with Boley James and them.
Yeah.
And then he sends them to the home of the Crips and the Bloods and the Lion
Right? He
Kings.
sends him to a worse, he sends him to a worse place. than-
The Russian mafia is over there by
mean,
a beach somewhere over
At
there.
least he
Some
knows.
niggas is
He
like
knows there are
Chicago.
2 cops that'll break all the rules to protect his daughter.
it's for him. It's better than living in fucking Detroit.
Yeah, I mean everything.
Also,
Wow,
shout out to
damn!
Detroit.
Shout out to
Jeez.
Detroit. I was like, we damn Detroit.
Shit.
Most
You doing
things,
all right?
most things are better than living in Detroit.
I mean, I did watch an Insane Clown Posse interview on Drink Champs where they were like, "Yeah, we grew up in Detroit. There wasn't nobody was watching us. we just did anything all the time."
So it was a better situation personally. So like, and also the his daughter represents criminals. Or quote unquote criminals or whatever. So this person that she's just so happen to be representing like has a lot of ties, and they're now trying to get her to. They're trying to kill her.
Yeah.
And so that's why. So
Also, the mask that the
Who plays the
people
daughter?
trying to kill her won
Huh?
or wore were fantastic.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know from a distance they were wearing the mask unless you really looked.
it was really
It was pretty
impressive. Damn, the NXT's title looks raw.
On that note, yes, Axel F, solid 7.7. I'd say.
Not gonna lie, that did not sell me on watching it.
I mean, it's up to you.
No, I mean,
It's not a waste of time.
reckon
It is entertaining.
if I'm
enough.
listening to you, I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna watch it. And nothing you said made me want to like.
Kevin Bacon and Jason Gordon-Levitt.
That's some,
Also,
you know,
let me throw this out here. Kevin Bacon is in his nice suit villain character era, and he's doing a great job.
Look, I think
Doing
it's
a
also
fantastic.
important to notice, like, and again, I went back to watch both of these, like all these movies.
Mm.
You know who the villains are in
Oh, for sure.
every
Of course, yeah.
fucking
Absolutely.
It's the
in
people that
every
look
damn,
like villains.
like
They got
Beverly Hills
villain
Cop
faces.
movie. You're like, that's the villain,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yeah.
trust
There's
me,
no
in this
suspense
movie,
about that.
you're like, that's the villain.
Yeah.
And
But I mean, as soon as I saw it was Kevin Bacon, I was like,
well, I wasn't gonna say that, but you know.
come on, look at the trailer. I don't know if it's in there. I assume
Well,
it is. though.
it's not.
It's not.
It's good.
But it's like literally, even my mom was like, I knew who the villain was in the first 3 minutes.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
as soon as
That's
that
what they always tell
nigga
you that,
showed his
though.
face, he was like,
If you have watched
Yeah.
cop action movies,
Yeah,
you know who this
you
is.
kind of know who the villain is.
Camp.
That's the.
When I watched what's the Doctor Strange's Netflix show where his kid goes missing and he's talking to a puppet. Eric, I knew who the villain was. First episode. You know,
yeah.
when you got experience with these things.
When you've seen enough.
Yeah.
I've seen enough.
It's like,
It's like
yeah.
watching anime. You see that one character that always has their eyes closed. You know they're gonna be suspicious in some way.
Back in the
Either
day, it was
overpowered
very
or a villain, or both.
So shout out to Eisen and from Blue.
Get your money, Eddie Murphy.
No, shout out to him. I mean,
Some motherfuckers got 10 kids and they want to go to college apparently.
Or be actress. One of them got to arrest their daddy, so that was cool.
That's fine. Oh yeah.
Also,
nigga missed.
the 3 was made 30 years ago.
Yeah.
That's
That
crazy.
nigga
That's
missed.
crazy. There's never been a need to do that ever.
30 years later.
Like redo it 30 years later. Like nigga,
You know who did it?
Who?
Grumpy Old Man. Jack Lemmon and what's
And it
his
was
name?
Walter
great. I
Matt-
want to watch
Walter
both of those
Matthau.
films.
And Walter Matthau. Yeah.
Grumpy, your old man.
Mhm. They didn't do Grumpy Old Men 30 years before, but they were doing movies before. It's similar. It's
He
not
was
the same.
Mr. Wilson.
Shout out to Dennis the Menace. Shout out to anybody named Dennis nowadays.
Mm.
You don't meet many Dennises.
What?
No.
I have a friend
Uh,
named Dennis.
What's that?
I have a friend named Dennis. Just had a
Hey.
baby.
Shout out to Dennis and
Papa
Dennis.
Dennis.
Daddy Dennis.
Dennis.
On my blurred outs, Furiosa, 7.5. Will you have wasted your time? No. Would you
Nope.
love it? You know, day trip to the movies.
yeah.
Get it at a matinee, 25% off.
Yeah. House of the Dragon. The first 2 episodes are officially better than season 1. 3 episodes.
Damn.
The first 3. The show was pretty boring. It's been pretty salacious
Mm.
and fallacious.
Salacious.
And fallacious.
They was sucking cock.
They don't call it hot D for nothing.
Whoa.
Ugh.
House of the
Hey,
Dragon.
yo.
Hot D.
Hey yo.
I mean, hey,
And you deserve it, Daddy.
we can't have Diddy drops. we can't.
No more Diddy drops.
No. Also, and this is the biggest blurred out. 2 members of the BlurdDotRadio crew. Also, shout out to Jimmy Ellis and Leo West. We're going to BlurdCon this week. And so what I'm gonna present here is what I'm gonna do at BlurdCon.
Wait, let me pull up mine. I wanna compare. Our
Can we both share the
skills.
screen?
No, mine's on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I'm comparing as you go through yours.
All right.
Let me look at
Ashley's hotel is 7 minutes away
Tight.
from the place. So.
Because I'm a
Oh,
frugal
shout-
bitch and I wasn't about to pay
Apparently-
$500 for a weekend in a hotel.
Did I pay less than $500? Well, you probably got points.
Shaq did. I paid about $200.
Shout out to Shaq. I didn't know Shaq was gonna be there. Shaq is drinking Malort. He's gonna fight me on it because he does not like Malort. Out of everybody I've let try it, he's the most anti.
Yeah, usually people aren't that bad about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
especially adults in their 30s.
Shaq is upset about it.
Well, me and Shaq are against it.
Well, you got to be the one to get him to do it.
Well, actually,
He'll do it for you.
How could I? He's like my twin.
Oh,
Then I guess you gotta do
Strip
one
and
too.
sweat
you
after
go.
party. What was
Absolutely.
that?
Yeah, this is all the VIP
Yeah.
shit that I don't got VIP passes for.
How long is the Megan Thee Stallion talking panel?
That she'll come up. There's at least
Wait,
two.
did you not actually make your personal schedule yet? You're looking at everything?
Nigga, I don't gotta make no personal. You forget
No,
I have a flip phone. I'm not.
No, that's what I mean.
You
Like,
put
you
a-
can,
there's a planner in that.
no,
photo.
you see where it says
Yeah,
add?
right? It really
How
is.
long it takes to type a word?
No, like if you have
Well,
the
practice
app,
makes
you just
perfect,
click
Mike.
on add, and then you have your own schedule of everything you added from the main one.
I mean, I'm probably gonna write it down.
I guess they gotta walk around with a paper.
There you go.
He's gonna
So-
print out the map quest.
There you go.
So
How do I get
fucking
there? Make a
analog.
left.
Get a journal. Right in that.
Be driving in the car. All right, left up here. I'm probably not gonna go to butt crack karaoke, but it's open. If
Yeah,
I'm-
wow.
Hey,
That was
yo.
funny. Hey,
Hey.
yo. The butt crack is open. Nice work there.
Oh wow.
Bing bang.
Get lit, stay fit. Absolutely not.
Was that 10 a.m. Thursday?
Friday.
Friday. We in the Friday. Okay.
So all the for Thursday stuff is VIP stuff.
Mm.
No, thank you.
I have on my schedule the anime family.
Ooh,
Feud
last
at
20
11:30.
years of black arrested.
Yeah. What'd you say? Ash?
I said the first thing on my schedule for Friday, which I probably won't even be able to attend, is the anime family feud at 11:30.
I'm gonna go see it. I'm not gonna participate. I don't know shit about anime anymore.
Let's take a trip to Japan.
I guess you just talk about going to Japan.
Yeah, like planning your trip.
Maybe they try to sell you a timeshare in Japan.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Take
I mean, I have one.
In Japan, she got
Actually.
Damn.
Ooh.
wow, she just nonchalantly dropped that.
Oh, the hell?
It's through
Hey,
Hilton.
like, what the
It's
fuck?
through Hilton.
What the fuck? This is like
Hilton
nonchalant.
has property in Japan, so I
Yeah, they
have
got
property
property
in Japan.
Yo, what?
Yeah.
No, I'm
I'm
not
so poor.
security.
I
I'm
can't
thinking
do
about going to no. I'm
That
not.
sounds like you,
Yes, I'm.
Except that oftentimes I am security.
but when you're not.
Got
Black
him.
Queen,
The
talking
DJ
about-
competition at 1. I want to see that one.
It's a competition.
J-pop
Oh,
dance
yeah.
class? Why
Sure.
J-pop?
There's always a
Why
J-pop
not
and
J-pop?
K-pop.
Yeah, it's J-pop and K-pop. You seem confused by that.
I just feel like I don't know. I like K-pop music more than J-pop.
Well,
Karen Ashley interview. I'll go to that. Why not?
What's up, girl?
Walter Jones, is that his name?
Yeah.
He's gonna be there. I'm gonna go to his interview. I don't know who Jay Lee or Ahmed Best are. I'm not.
I have no idea who that is.
the chick that sings Snake Eater is going to be there.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Video game. Y'all don't
Oh,
know the theme song
oh,
for
Oh,
Snake
it
Eater?
is Metal Gear Solid.
Yes.
You know that it's 2024. You said
Yeah.
that you say Snake Eater, a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
Also, the dragon popped into my head.
I'm sorry. That's the one we talk about character theme songs. Snake Eater is the one that stays rent free in my head.
Snake Eater.
Ashley wants me to go to the Thick Thighs Save Lives Hoochie Daddy edition.
Oh yeah.
I'm fighting her on
How
it.
do I
It's
sign?
18 and over. I'm not. No.
How do I
It's
sign
near
up?
the food trucks.
What's gonna
This
happen?
is your competition, Kenny. I'm so mad you're not going to be there.
How do I sign
Yeah,
up to
you
be a
know,
participant?
one day I'll get there.
I don't know. They'll probably announce it the day of, but
gotta
like
show
basically show up with your thighs out and some hoochie daddy shorts and some oil.
And some oil.
don't
Yeah,
know
they
if it's
said baby oil will not be provided, but
Will
it's,
not be
it's encouraged.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to that.
Come on, it's by the food trucks. You probably gonna be in the area.
I mean, I
I feel
probably
like
will.
he hungry or something. You're like, food trucks.
Not that the trap nerds aren't going, and that's who I've hung out with the most. I don't know who I'm. I mean, I guess I got to hang out with
2
you.
p.m.
Oh, shit.
Well, with me?
Bruce,
You know I'm
Ultimate
doing-
Nervous
you know I'm
Capcom
doing
3.
panels.
Where's Multiple Capcom
Oh yeah, I'm going
2?
to panels.
Yeah.
We can hang out with
I
Shaq
I
in the
mean, I'll
meantime.
play as
Yeah.
Joe, I guess.
Well, Shaq
You don't know
cosplays
shit.
and oftentimes is posing for pictures. And,
Oh shit, is a Phil Lamar interview?
Yep,
That's
I'll be
actually kind
there.
of dope.
Wait, what time
He's
was
got
that?
food.
2:30.
You should interview him. You should try to get an interview with him.
I don't want no interview with Phil Lamar.
Why not?
'Cause everybody interviews. Phil.
Oh,
I don't know
So-
if you all know this
You
about
ain't.
me. If everybody's doing it, I'm like, no, I want to do it.
So- but it's Phil Lamar. What
yeah,
the fuck
you
is...
interview him.
I would if I was going. I was like, I would if I was
Also, I
going.
doubt I could just walk up to him with a phone like, "Excuse me."
you
I
might.
reckon you
If
could.
if you try to
You
get like
could
an
Blurt Dot
autograph.
Radio.
Big as hell.
Let's say you're part of BlurdDotRadio
Part of
podcast. Come on, the whole bit. You like you have a show.
You're welcome to
Christ.
buy a ticket, get on the plane.
Get on the
you
hot
can,
tour.
I'm not gonna get that. I do not like
Hey,
Ultimate versus Marvel vs. Capcom. They fucked up my Wolverine.
Yeah.
I
Three
can't button
ass.
smash. Phil Lamar, going to it. History of Carnival, no thanks. Train to the End of the World. Ash, what is that?
That is an anime that came out last season, I believe.
Is it any good?
I didn't watch it, but I heard it was somewhat of like a mind fuck. Like,
Damn.
apparently, so like quick premise. Apparently, they developed it was either 5G or 6G Wi-Fi, whatever,
You mean
and
COVID
it fucked up the world.
See?
And
See, they
so-
trying to tell us.
Yeah. it fucked up the world, and these girls are on a train trying to go to like somewhere in Tokyo or something to find a friend, and shenanigans ensue.
Maybe I'll watch that.
Also, black men. Apparently, they're looking for black men in Tokyo.
To do what?
To procreate.
Oh, there's a black man suing.
Well,
racial
here's the
discrimination in
thing.
Tokyo.
It's funny you say that, Elgin. Japan has some really fucked up paternity laws that a lot of people who have Japanese partners are having issue with, where if one partner takes their child, they don't have to give up right.
Japan's actually in probably having a thing where like nobody's having kids right now,
Yeah.
so they're literally trying to get
Their
people to.
population is getting older.
Yeah, and again, if a Japanese parent
For those
takes the
young Japanese
kid, they can have sole custody of the kid, and they don't have to share custody with their partner. So there's been many instances of like Australian partners having Japanese partners, kids with them, and their partners go to Japan and just never come back.
So I don't have to pay child support though.
Yeah, so a lot of people
my God.
absentee child parents. There you go. But also,
I'm not talking
shout out to the
any
young
Americans.
Japanese people our age who ain't having kids. Like,
Yeah.
kids fucked up. That's right. I
Who
don't have
wants
no
to have
kids.
kids in this economy? Shit.
How the Nerd podcast. If I do not watch this movie, you know what? I'm gonna go see that. See what other people talk about.
So Ahmed Johnson gonna be there?
What?
Ahmed Best.
That's not the same.
DJ Shinobi Takeover. Cosplaying while black. International edition.
Oh, cosplaying overseas?
Mm-hmm. Fit Geeks is some fuck them niggas. Goddamn.
Wow.
Out there with their fucking.
That's just them getting together for a photo
living all
shoot.
wrong.
Yeah, that's
One of them got a hotel room. It's
There's a
gonna be
whole
more.
panel
That's-
for life as a DJ.
Mhm.
Why?
So you can
Should have came, man. Should have came.
You got, yeah.
Special anime
Got a
rap battle.
comic?
Well, I know where I'll be it for.
It's like at a comic book convention though.
Why not?
It's not really
It's-
common.
it's
DJing
just-
there's a DJ, I believe, not into the wee hours of the night, but there's like a DJ section in the middle of the video game.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cool.
No.
I say I wouldn't call Blurred kind of comic convention.
Well,
I
you know,
think it's
as
more
in-
so a
Right.
cult,
It's just being
more of
a
a culture
nerd. Just
convention.
Yeah.
Okay, I
all
get
kinds of
that's
media.
Spice and Wolf Merchant Meets the Wise. That's a long title.
I mean, it's basically Spice and Wolf. This is probably the remake, or yeah, the remake. It's getting like the Brotherhood treatment, so updated animation.
and it looks like they're just showing episodes of stuff. 'Cause
Yeah, there's
minutes
like
later.
24-hour anime rooms as
Yeah.
well as the hentai rooms. I don't know if the
That's why
hentai
when
rooms
I
are
get
24
bored,
hours,
that's what I'm
but
the hentai looks like it doesn't start off until Saturday night at 11. I remember.
well,
At 10.
adult swim hours.
Hey, Smiling Friends meet up. Hey now.
Apparently.
I like lean, Charlie. I like lean.
What in the world?
The comedy show. I imagine King Kurt will get up there. Shout out to HNIC.
The ultimate black cinema cahoot. You need to sit your ass in there.
Oh yeah, fuck that. If that wasn't on at the same time as the comedy show, I would go to the comedy show. But being a black movie person, definitely. I've heard bad things about Bartender. Wouldn't go to that.
Yeah, I dropped it.
Yep, you're who I heard it from.
What's bartender?
An anime about bartending.
That's basically it. Oh, Windbreaker's on there. Back up.
Where's that?
Right
What's
there.
Windbreaker?
That's the show I told you about, the high school kids fighting each other with like, really good fight
I watched that
coordination.
one episode or something.
I mean, it's
I
not.
Is it
mean,
really?
Yeah, this is all Same Regency Conference Theater.
Like 3D.
20 minutes later, pop, there it is. Monster. R.E. Monster?
Yeah, that's a isekai.
Nice.
Pin traders.
Ooh,
Teenage
I got
boy.
pins. I just completed my blur bag.
I will go to the Spades and Uno tournament just to instigate.
You probably won't be alone.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
kind
they're
of
like,
want to do
"Ooh,
it.
shit."
Wait, are we
They'll
into
probably be
Saturday?
at an
Oh, no,
area
we're
for
still
y'all
in
to like have an instigate off.
Listen, I'm from Cleveland Heights. We're the world's best instigator. What'd you say, Ashley?
No, I saw that we were still in Friday. I thought it was Saturday.
Yeah.
This is still Friday. Shit, y'all going on?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, that's only Friday?
Yeah, you still be telling what you
I'm
were
gonna
doing.
need
I
a
said you be
nap.
telling what y'all doing.
That's what I'm
man.
saying.
That's the
You
whole
didn't
show.
make it
Yeah,
schedule.
man, come on now.
That's it. I'm gonna need a nap after Friday.
Basically, the
What's
only
Sunday? A
thing...
performance from Post Malone?
Sunday. Sunday is gonna be me sleeping through most of it.
The only things I had on my schedule for Friday was the Anime Family Feud, DJ competition, Thick Thighs Hoochie Daddy, the Ultimate Black Cinema Kahoot, and then the Force Jam Party to the Dark Side. That's
I'll
all I have
stand in
for
on them
Friday.
parties, but I'm not.
Oh, and of course I gotta shop. I gotta see what the Artist Alley
For
vendor
sure.
room is looking like.
The Divine Nine meet and greet. You know who used to always fuck up Cleveland State parties? The fucking frats. Take over one room and look at you crazy if you got to walk through that room.
Is that what the Divine Nine is? It's a fraternity.
Yeah, all the fraternities. It was
Yeah,
probably
right.
the Omega Sci-Fis.
My dad's fraternity, them niggas gonna be doing rough.
There's an Omega bar on the south side. I
Is your
didn't even know.
dad's an Omega?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I don't
good
look like the
Lord.
son of a Q.
No, you do. My grandfather and second cousin, they're both Qs.
What about Z's?
Ha ha.
Zetas?
Zetas, no, we don't have any in the family.
They didn't catch that. I got you. I got
No,
you.
I know what you were saying.
You did.
I was
see.
not going to indulge you.
Highly sexy cool. King
That
401.
What was that, Saturday?
Friday, 11.
Jesus
We're still on Friday?
We're still on
Oh
Friday.
my
This shit
God,
going on.
Jesus Christ.
Are you
There's
fucking
at
kidding
least
me?
like
I
2.
need
This
you all to
this
know-
convention is 24 hours.
I need you all to know that BlurdCon is just a weekend party.
It's 24
So then
hours.
what are you
There
all
will-
going to? Because we'll be here all day.
I told you my 5.
You said Friday. What's happening? Where else are you all doing?
On Saturday, well, so the Force Jam
You're going to
party
all
goes
these.
into 3 a.m. on Saturday.
Also, let me real quick, because it's on my chest. I get to be long-winded sometimes. All right, I'm gonna take my time with this. I too get to be long.
Okay.
No, me and Kenny are reacting to something else.
You were talking about wrestling?
Yeah.
You don't see anything else for Friday?
All this stuff, all
This is all
the
TV shows.
Friday in the morning thing after midnight.
I like it.
Like what? How? Because I feel okay. So what is the latest you actually going to do panels? Because I feel like a lot of it's just going to be you drinking.
The
in
panels
parking
aren't.
lot.
The panels won't be around until after 12. It's just parties and movies
Yeah.
and people hanging out in the by the entrance and in the back by the food court.
Right.
At least all the fit events there, all the workout events are definitely just like the horniest people getting together.
Oh yeah.
What?
The parties are also listen, that stage party,
Actually,
there's gonna be a lot of twerking on that stage.
yeah.
And there's gonna be
Oh.
somebody giving out room keys to the people that twerk with.
Wow.
It's interesting shit over there. The AMV contest, I'm into it.
I may or may not see that one. I've been in a bit of a slump lately when it's come to my video making.
Mm.
Boo, you might
wanted
get
to
inspired.
Yeah.
It might be an adverse effect. I wanted to do the
No.
Black Jeopardy at 10 a.m. on Saturday.
No. Where is that?
That's in the Roosevelt room. And then but that also clashes with what's it, Tuffy woman?
Oh yeah,
She
Teffy's
has
doing the pole thing.
She has the pole curious body positivity and unique fitness.
Mm-hmm.
She's bringing the pole.
Hey,
I wanna
she
be
did
on
last time I was there. I missed it because I was too fucked up in the parking lot.
Well, there's going to be two. So there's the Poll Curious Body Positivity and Unique Fitness at 10 a.m. And then there's the Still Poll Curious panel at 12 p.m.
Still Poll Curious.
Mm-hmm.
Power button, D&D.
I wasn't quite sure about the poll the first time, but
But now had a taste.
really sold it on me.
What you saying for, Sean?
Anime Court, I'm into it.
What time was that?
1 p.m. on Saturday.
I don't have anything else until 6.
They got church on Sunday.
They actually do.
I think he said. I think he mentioned that. Yeah, I think he actually mentioned that. Yeah.
Phil Lamar interview, into it. All the interviews I'll go to.
6
The meet and greets, I
p.m.
don't need to meet them niggas.
6 p.m. Oh, wait, we're not at 6 p.m. yet. You still mid-afternoon.
BlurdDotRadio, Montel, shout out to him. Pretty funny guy.
Is that the end?
Yep.
I want to go back.
Interviews.
The wrestling is over?
Yep. Short show. Love it. Nice and.
Oh, it's a show. I thought it was a pay-per-view.
It was.
It was.
Oh.
It's only good 2 hours. Perfect. It was like a bunch of title matches. It was perfect.
Nice.
I do want to go back and watch the women's match, though.
Crafting a superhero soundtrack. Nope. The Battle of
That
Beyonce.
sounds fun.
Interested. 40 plus cosplayers meet up. HNIC Live.
Tight.
Into it. Last time I went, I debated whether Living Single or Martin was better. And my entire defense was, fellas, what does GTD mean?
Got the drums dog! I got the drums dog! He got them drums! He got them drums! Hey, he got them drums! He got them drums, dog! He got the drums, dog!
I had no second argument.
He said, Your Honor, I rest my case. Exhibit A.
And I was like, what do you remember from Living Single?
We are living
Single.
Canvas and Cheers? I guess I can do
baby.
that.
Take me out to dinner.
Anime trivia. There was a trivia somewhere in here. I said,
Annie Feud.
God damn.
Not this one.
I was going to do Annie Feud, and then there was the 2024 Anime Music Challenge, where you have to try to identify the songs from different animes, I think. That's at 6.
And not safe for work AMV contest. So the shit goes down.
Oh yeah.
10:30.
Come on, man, with all these damn commercials, bro.
Now here's as you can see, this is where all the 18 plus stuff starts.
Blingo 18 plus.
I guess
I do that.
bingo with titties.
Oh yeah.
That's
Let
what-
me see.
Hold on, I have that on my list.
You have
Blingo is
Lingo or bingo?
no. It's an L. Blingo. If you're a fan of bingo and a big fan of music, this is the event for you. We're going to play the classic game with a little twist. Instead of waiting for boring numbers to be called, you get to mark your 5x5 sheets to titles or artists of corresponding songs.
Interesting.
They didn't say if it's anime or not, so could just be
Music
a mix
bingo.
of songs.
Yeah, it's just music bingo. It's just music bingo.
And then Sunday, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Because most people leave.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's the day that I'll go down to the where they're selling shit and see what they're selling.
Nah, I gotta go the first day. All the shit I want's gonna be gone.
Where's BlurdCon at this year?
DC.
It's
DC.
always in
Oh, you gotta go get you some what's that fucking
Some
sauce?
Mumbo sauce.
Mambo
baby.
sauce
Yeah.
and some wings or catfish or something.
Baby.
wings.
Shit.
Obey seasoning.
You can get Obey at the store.
I didn't know what the fuck Old Bay was, when I went there. And I didn't know what crab chips were. I was like, they taste like crabs.
Oh, crab chips are good. My brother almost excommunicated me from the family because I didn't have Obey in the cabinet when he came to visit.
Yeah, as he should have.
Yeah.
And then 3 is it?
I
Is
like
there?
that.
There must be a closing ceremony. But
Yeah, right there at 3.
Yep. And then there's something at 3:30. That's weird. Wrap up and clean.
Should have been wrapping up.
I mean,
Yeah.
my
Should have been
goodness,
wrapping
no?
up this whole time.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah. BlurdCon. It's gonna be fun. There will be Malort.
You get to
I
see
don't
me
know what-
live and in the flesh.
There it is.
There's no such thing, guys.
No such thing as what?
Actually alive and in the flesh.
Oh, I mean, in the flesh,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Alive, debatable.
And with that hour of talking, I will pass my blurt outs to DJ Alokari.
Word. So Trick Williams just lost his fucking title. So
I thought you said
out.
Treat Williams.
Trick.
I was like, Treat Williams?
Well,
a wrestler?
no,
That's
Trick
weird.
Williams just lost his title, which I was to all ego. Ego.
Yeah,
Page.
eat your page, baby.
Man, fuck that nigga.
No,
Anyway,
don't be a hater.
Man, fuck that nigga, bro. Anyway, I can't believe that Trick just lost his damn title. You know what I'm
His
saying?
name is Trick Jones?
Trick
Williams.
Trick
Williams.
Williams is his name.
That's not as fun as Trick Jones. Trick
no,
Jones
it's not.
sounds like a rapper in the 90s from the
Oh,
South.
goodness.
for the fall.
I hope Keanu gets to keep her title in this match. You know, shit. We'll see. Moving on, but yeah, I'll staying with it. Money in the Bank. I saw it yesterday. We're talking about wrestling. Yeah, it was a good show. You know what I mean?
It's really
It
good.
was a really good show. Shout outs to Tiffany Stratton.
Ooh, fuck that.
Tiffany.
bitch.
Shout out to that racist B.I.
Tippy Tay?
Oh, racist
You know,
ass. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tiffany Stratton, old racist ass. You know what I'm saying? Winning yesterday. I think it was the right choice. I don't really know who else I would have wanted.
Chelsea Green, right?
I mean,
Chelsea.
does. I feel like Chelsea does need the briefcase in order to win a title. I would have loved to have seen that too. Either one of them I thought would have been fine, but damn, give it to Chelsea from that bump. My God, man. Jesus. The women killed it yesterday. So just shout out to all the women yesterday. They killed that shit. It was really good. Let me see who else. Shout outs to Drew McIntyre fulfilling his promise. You know what I mean? Winning Money in the Bank. Fuck you, CM Punk. You know what I'm saying? I'll say it to the rooftops. I am not a CM Punk fan.
What does
You know
CM stand for?
Chicago made.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Chick magnet Punk.
Chick magnet Punk.
Yeah.
Motherfucking
In other
motherfucker.
words that I can't say on this show.
Boom, boom.
But
Clit Master Punk.
But anyway, my only problem with Punk right now with this is like they're building a lot of stories around this dude, and I've seen him get injured quite a bit. So
do you have real quick? Do you have like agents as a wrestler?
You can.
Like how
can.
when you go to a movie set, the star is the star because their agent vouched for him.
No,
I mean,
not
no,
like
not
that.
that.
Not like
No?
that. No,
Okay.
no. More so, they have agents for like films and stuff, but they don't have an agent
Okay.
for.
So
like,
CM
Yeah.
Punk doesn't have like a really good agent.
no, he's really over. Like he has like a
Yeah.
cult like
Interesting.
fandom and whatnot. So
Hmm.
yeah, and I mean he can talk really well on the mic. I would just like to mention that CM Punk is not wrestling right now because he took a DDT wrong
Right.
in a Royal Rumble match with a bunch of other people, and he got a DDT, and that's what took him out.
Mm.
And he's
Darren
been out
says-
since Royal Rumble last year.
Darren says they have match agents. What's a match agent?
I
That's
mean,
different.
that's
That's
an
not the same.
advocate. That's
yeah,
different.
that's not
different.
the same as what Mike is asking. They
Yeah,
have,
nah,
match
like-
agents just help you set up your wrestling match. So like all your spots called in the ring, what the actual booker wants the actual match to look like. That's what the match agent is in charge of.
Yeah.
I feel like that might be kind of what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. Sure.
Oh, I thought you meant like
Like an
setting
actual
an movie agent.
Yeah,
What
that's
you're
what I was
talking
thinking.
Like
Yeah, no,
somebody that sits down with the. I mean, I don't know. I don't
No,
know the
I was
power
saying-
structure, but that does kind of sound like what I was at.
Yeah. But
about.
anyway,
They don't do contract stuff. It's all just the match.
yeah,
wrestling.
whatever they're writing for you is what's going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. My only thing is, they're setting up a lot of stories with Punk. Is he gonna be able to like pull off these matches though? That's the only thing that I'm like thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like they basically like what they did yesterday. He has at least 3 to 4 stories built around his involvement yesterday, and so I'm like, is he gonna be able to have these matches though? You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I don't know. We gonna see. He did very well while he was in AEW for the most part, but it goes match, injury, match, injury.
Like
so,
Derrick Rose for one.
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't
Oh,
know. Y'all
man.
building a lot of stories. I don't know if he's gonna be able to pull this stuff off while y'all building all these stories around him.
I got
I'm not
another
saying that to
wrestling
you,
question.
bro. It's hurt my feelings.
You know what I mean?
Is there I imagine there's something Sports Center ish for wrestling, right? Is there a projected like when CM Punk will be healed from his injury?
I think he's actually just rehabbing because he actually was wearing an elbow pad
Yeah.
yesterday.
Good.
So I think he's done. I think he's just doing physical. I just think he's just doing physical therapy.
Hey
right
yo,
now, but I think
Dog-
he-
Dogamus Prime is exactly right though.
He
My
rolled his
dude,
ankle?
no, I'm
He
talking
walked
no,
and was like, ooh.
no. I mean
Oh,
like
God.
Punk got injured going to the ring.
How old is he?
He's probably
Just-
like 38.
My dude was literally walking down the ramp. He got so excited he jumped into the crowd and like snapped his leg.
Ooh,
His ankle, right?
Okay.
Trying to jump into the crowd. And he was gone for a couple months. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, we're building a lot of matches around him. You know what I mean?
They're really building the one with Drew McIntyre. They're not doing
I
that.
think yesterday they built a match with Seth, and now he has tension with Damian as well.
Nah, he don't have tension with Damian.
I would say the reason why I think that
Damian
we'll
won.
no, because Damian specifically said that I don't want anybody getting involved with my matches because he wanted to prove that he is the champion he said he was. And now with Punk interfering with that, it still puts him in the same boat that he was in before the match started.
Yeah, that's just going with the Judgment Day stuff. So I don't know if that's gonna bleed it. I see what you mean, but I think that's gonna bleed it. I'm gonna bleed into the Judgment Day stuff.
I think it will. I personally think it will. We'll see what happens on the show, but I think that that's most definitely gonna bleed into that. You know what I mean? He already had his problems with McIntyre, but now he's also like, now Seth Rollins can't challenge for the world title at all anymore because that was the deal. I think it was perfect too. So it brings them around. But again, we'll see how these matches, go through. You know what I mean? Great show. I think it built. And for those who are saying like, yo, I think this was a waste of the briefcase. I don't think so. The briefcase was always used as something to further storylines. It still did.
What happened with the briefcase?
So whoever gets the briefcase can challenge for. Yeah. So Drew McIntyre won the briefcase and then cashed in immediately during the world.
McIntyre sounds like a country singer.
He's a big motherfucker, bro.
Scottish.
I wonder if I know who.
He's a big Scottish motherfucker, bro. He's known as the Scottish Terminator. What
I don't know what they call it, man. He's big as hell.
That's a
his
big.
hair isn't red. That's not.
No, you're thinking about Sheamus.
I was the guy that played Rocksteady.
Yeah, no, that's Sheamus. That's Drew's a big motherfucker, bro. It's a big motherfucker. So yeah, they're building a story between him and CM Punk. So yeah. Anyway, we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I think this most definitely had fueled another story. I would have loved to have seen Jay potentially have the title, but I think but everybody I think who was in that match has stories besides maybe Andrade. Really, I don't know what Andrade is going to do after this, but most definitely they have a story for we got the bloodline story going on. We have Jay can jump into that with the rest of his family members. You got LA Knight going after Logan Paul for the US title, so something for him to do. Who else was in that match? Chad Gable already has something going on with the new Wyatt Six. So I think the only person I don't really know what's going on with is Andrade,
the speed champion.
Yeah, is he the speed champion?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. He's a speed champion.
They do speed. Well, of course they do speed.
Well, speed champion. It's an X.
Yeah.
It's a title that's defended on X. You get 3 minutes.
Yes.
For a match.
What is X?
X like
Twitter. I said, why are you calling it X?
Because this was called. It's called X.
Twitter.
I thought maybe that was
respect that man new name.
No, absolutely not. We do not respect.
Mama named him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay.
No, we do not. We don't respect Elon Musk in this fucking house. Fuck him. It's Twitter.
You're dead naming.
The fuck?
That's his new name, baby. He called that shit X, baby.
Absolutely.
So they're wrestling for Twitter? Like it's gonna be live.
It's on Twitter. It's live.
It's just an exclusive Twitter wrestling match.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a social media thing. They're just trying to grow their numbers.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, Andrade is on X defending that shit. So there you go. Everybody got something to do. Yeah,
There's a way to say stand over there and shut up.
But yeah, you got a belt. Shut up. You know what I mean? Whatever. Also watched Axel F. We already said about that. Two shout outs to the new episode of The Boys. I thought it was good too.
About The Boys.
Man, you know what? Way to talk about fucking like assault and fucking torture. And make motherfuckers like laugh at that shit for a few seconds and then realize that man got traumatized the fuck out of him. My God, what happened to Huey in this episode, man, it's fucking awful. When you really think about what happened to this man, like this shit was fucking awful. But it was still just a really great, compelling episode. The show continues to like be interesting building of new characters and whatnot. The reveal at the end was really, really good. Something I think people were already kind of predicting was happening.
You don't gotta say it.
I don't want to say it, but it's something that like if you've been watching from like the second or third episode, you can kind of was like, I wonder if this is happening and whatnot. Shout outs to Frankie, who's a comic, she does videos on comics and stuff.
Fantastic
on
Frankie.
Yeah, shout out to Fantastic Frankie.
Fantastic Frankie said she would let me know when I asked her, hey, you want to be on this show? Listen, when I saw, I'll let you know, I was like, oh, no? Okay.
Don't call me.
I'm gonna reach out.
I won't call you.
Yeah, she was on the show?
It was a possibility for her to come on the show.
She a busy woman. She a
a
busy
friend
woman.
of mine, and when she talked about the show, she wanted to be on it, but then like she blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Nothing
busy.
against her, but
She's booked and busy.
motherfuckers
Put
be
him
blowing
blessed.
up. Yeah.
But yeah, the way that people was coming after her for her fucking thoughts and ideas and shit, and she was actually right.
Fanboy fighter. That's what she's
like, yeah, man, chill the fuck out, bro. But
she's like, I read.
Yeah.
Amina said, man, that episode was wild, and it kind of made light of abuse, which was wild to me.
It most definitely did. Most definitely made wild of
They've been
abuse.
roasting Starlight on the fucking bird.
Yo. It might be kind of warranted too.
Yeah, look-y.
But that just goes into good writing. You know what I mean? That's what it's supposed to be. Still enjoying Hyperdash. Me and my nephew have been playing this online VR game called Hyperdash. It's
You
really
can play
fun.
online. That's
Yo, it's free.
I mean, just the fact that not only are we in the VR timeline, like it's finally a thing. We've been talking about that shit since Nintendo made Virtual Boy.
Yeah.
You can play online. That's building something crazy.
Yeah, man. So not
The
only that,
future
but
is
like
now.
I'm seeing my nephew run around me in his VR or whatever, like being the same goofy, weird person that I see. Like he lives in Oklahoma, right? So we're like he lives in a small town of Oklahoma called Arnett. And I was like, we bringing each other in our virtual space. I'm like, all right, and he's literally running around me going, I was like, okay, you're the same online as you are in person.
Yep.
Got it. All right, cool.
I know this person.
I don't like how deep his voice is getting though. I'm like, my goodness, man.
How old is he?
Take a little
He's
taste
13.
out your voice.
Like, yo, man.
13-year-olds.
How tall is he? 13.
He's probably about, if not my height, he might be taller than me.
Oh, that means when he comes around, you're gonna have to tell him to stoop.
Yeah.
Or else he's gonna try to start picking.
You just punch him in the gut for no reason.
Take him out of the shins.
Figure four.
What you mean? I gotta...
My niece is already half my height. She's 8.
Nigga. But nah, man, it was great actually, and I think that's like when we talk about like how to continue to stay in tune with with everyone. That was it's really fun. So yeah, shout outs. I was happy to be able to hang out with my nephew Dante online. That was cool. And yeah, I just recently watched.
Wait, Dante that broke the TV?
Did Dante? No, that's Talib. Talib broke the TV.
How many children be breaking TVs in these households?
Hey man,
They're little
TVs.
TVs. They're not sturdy anymore.
Yeah, they're thin TVs. They
House
break
cats
easy.
break TVs.
Yeah, no.
True.
Now my
Couldn't
nephew
do that.
Talib.
Not my cat.
That 32 inch with the
Not
booty.
mine either.
You couldn't knock that off.
I mean, she tried. She would try if she could, but no. She's
Billy too busy destroying other things and keeping you out your sink.
She don't like breaking shit.
I'm home by myself again. The whole
Yeah, no, she
apartment
fine.
is my bathroom.
Oh, and I watched Mark Wahlberg in this movie called Rockstar. I forgot that movie existed.
Was it better than Boogie Nights? Number one can't be.
It really can't
Because
be.
Boogie Nights was fantastic.
God damn, Kalani. Shout out to Kalani Jordan. Split-legged moonsault.
I was about to say, you ain't have to tell me what was happening. I can tell by the way you said it.
She killed it. It was a great move, man.
It was fantastic.
I'm sorry. She was really talented. I'm gonna rewind it. It was great. Anyway, that was it. Shout out. It was a good movie. He plays a rock star. I was not expecting Donnie Wahlberg to be
What
that
kind
good.
of rock star?
Like
rock?
one of them. It goes from like the 80s rock band to like grunge rock at the end. So like you go. It's a story about him being a fan of basically like Queen or some shit. Like, and he ends up
not be a fan of Queen.
It was like Queen mixed with like Guns N' Roses or something like that, right? And he's like he's mimicking them, and he sings just like the lead singer and whatnot. And then ends up getting a gig as the lead singer after the lead singer decides that he wants to start doing his own solo music. And so the band kicks him out and then hires him to be the replacement singer. Yeah, it was good.
Out of 10.
Out of 10, I give it a solid 7.5, 8.
Okay.
Yeah, it came out in 2001. I think it was one of the movies that came on like HBO back in the day or some shit, and I completely forgot it existed.
Oh yeah,
it was good.
Long hair, Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking good. I was like, damn, gotta like this movie.
Shout out to Mark Wahlberg. Just don't meet him as a black or Asian person.
He might call you a nigger or put you in a headlock,
or beat you with a bat.
Yeah, one of those things.
Him and his funky bunch.
Yeah. But yeah, that was it.
Pass your blurred outs.
I'll pass my blurred out to Ash. Why not? You don't
Ash got him.
Blurt it out.
Hey,
there you go.
Well, I went over my schedule somewhat.
You want to go into? You want to embellish a few of the things you're looking forward to?
Not really, because this will be my first time going to BlurdCon, so there's not like a repeat panel where I'm like, oh, I gotta go to this one because I liked it last year kind of thing. Tuffy Wonder in her pole dancing class, just because I just want to swing on a pole. So that
you're gonna have to put moves in. You can't just be spinning, man. I've seen that in action. Don't get no money that way.
It's a lot of like upper body strength, so we'll see what I'm capable of. I've been trying to master is a strong word. I've been trying to get down the routine to Meg's song. Was it Musashi? That the star song from her new album.
Real quick, Amina, I'm not going to DreamCon.
Nah,
BlurdCon is enough
sold out for a while.
Also, from what I hear from Shaq, DreamCon is just watching all the IG popular Blurds party.
I mean, that's what I heard.
Yeah, actually, there's one of my favorite reactors are going. They tend to go every year. They're actually sponsors. I'm like, god damn, they themselves are sponsors for DreamCon.
Oh, so they can do whatever the fuck they want. Well, not whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, I mean, but when you're a YouTuber sponsoring a con, they must be making some good money. But anyway, yeah, I actually have no intention of going to DreamCon. Just the way people have been like promoting it, it don't seem my scene. Like it
like, oh look, there's RDC, there's Caleb City. Boy, I'm over
your
here.
Boy Roshi. I love your boy Roshi and his crew, but yeah, it's more so on like the names of like these online creators and being like anime freaknik, and that's anime. I don't like that. But yeah, Meg Thee Stallion has like a little TikTok dance.
She gonna be there?
Song. It's her song Mamushi.
What's Mamushi?
It's called Mamushi.
I don't know.
But it just reminds me of how much I have no rhythm. I hate looking at myself in the mirror trying to get the dance down. I'm like, oh god, this is
1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and
no. 4. Look up the dance. It's like it's a lot of hand stuff. It's the
all the TikTok dances are hand shit.
It's the hand stuff that fucks me up.
You're gonna let white girls beat you at this dance?
Damn.
No, I've seen a few white girls do it, and it looks trash. The Asian girls and the black girls, though, they got it. No, it's the hand stuff that throws me off, and hips. I can't. Hips are my kryptonite because you gotta switch up the tempo at one point. Ugh, they make it look so smooth. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing. And then I completed my blurred bag. My mini blur bag for like holding my cell phone, so I'll have that.
It's what you needed to come back on.
Listen, Anderson Paak has a song that says, like, one of the lyrics are, "If she can't dance, then she can't ooh." And I'm like, oh god,
sure she can.
Why is this true?
Are you saying that about yourself?
I feel like it's about me. If she can't dance, This she can't. Ooh, I'm like, oh
That's not true.
god.
That's not true.
I'm giving myself away before I'm even in the bedroom. This is horrible.
Give
But,
myself away.
Don't let Anderson Paak.
but is it not true?
It's not true.
No,
It's not true. It's
I know plenty of people who
I
got
don't
rhythm
know.
who got like.
Steve has an objection.
Elgin said he knows plenty of people that got rhythm and horrible arches.
Yeah, but that's still.
Arch is easier to correct than rhythm.
Oh, you'll be surprised.
I am in a committed relationship, but I've definitely had a good time with some young ladies who couldn't dance.
Okay. Well, switching topics. So these are this is my blurred bag.
Hey,
It is complete, or at the very least, it is because I can't fit anything else in there because one of them is taking up this guy right here is taking up a good
what is that? I
chunk.
can't make it out.
That one. Hold on, I'll show.
Is there a way to zoom?
That one is this one here.
Ah.
This one. So this is Nigus. This is the black chick down here. This is Nigus.
Wait, what?
I know. But they're from Soul Eater.
Hey, nigga.
What are these?
What's good?
This is Nigus and Sid from Soul Eater.
Is that a black Yusuke? Well, there's only one. Yes.
No, this is Ogun Montgomery from
Fire Force.
Fire Force. Yeah.
Look at that.
Actually, it glows in the dark too.
That's impressive, my guy.
But her name is Nigus?
Nigus. Naigus.
I don't know what that means.
She's like the only black chick in all of Soul Eater.
Oh, she's oh God, and her name is Niggas.
She black.
It's fine. Hey, what?
Anyway,
Real
so their pen is like super big. I didn't realize it was going to be that big, so I might have to move it to either the strap or my jacket.
So hard.
But as it is now, that's why my jacket or my bag is pretty full. And then these are the two latest acrylics I got from Art by Quentin.
I like it.
I also won a banner from him. I don't have space for it. Unfortunately. So I haven't shown any pictures of it yet because I haven't found a place to hang it up. But yeah, his rendition of Huey as Deku and Riley as Bakugo, like one of my favorite acrylics in my bag right now. So I will have that. I'll have that at BlurdCon.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also just got this is Drota
Mm-hmm.
from Castlevania Nocturne. Her Funko Pop finally came in. So I put her in a case with the other pink-haired menace, Sakuna. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for my Blurred Out this week. Those are my two nerdiest things. And yeah, we'll see how BlurdCon shapes out. It's a lot of sexual things seeming to be on the schedule for BlurdCon, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll report back.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll try to bring him back alive, but I make no promises.
I'll live. If there's anything I'll do, I'll live.
He's grown.
I may end up like showing up on foot 2 weeks later because I had to walk back from DC, but I'll be fine.
Oh wait, so are we not doing Blurred Dot next Sunday?
No, we'll take the night off.
No, you'll take the night off. You'll be fucking drunk. Don't act like you do. Don't act like you're doing us favors.
I won't be terribly drunk. I can't get terribly drunk anymore. I wake up with terrible hangovers. He's gonna come back a furry. I might.
You're gonna have a whole persona.
I'm gonna walk. I don't know what furry I would be.
Like a black cat.
I'm thinking
Or
if Shonuff was somehow an animal,
or like
a pit bull. There you go.
Or a hyena.
Maybe a hyenas are African.
Yeah, they are African.
Ashley, pass your blurt out.
Kenny.
Kenny.
Saw Money in the Bank last night. Yeah, it was alright. Overall, the show was decent. The women's match, probably the best. The women's ladder match was the best match of the night, mostly because the ladies did some wild ass spots.
Yeah, they did.
One lady got pile drove basically into a ladder.
Yep.
And then another lady got thrown from a ladder from this ring into two tables outside of the ring. That was insane.
No, real quick. You said pile driven onto a ladder?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
God, that's a risky maneuver right there.
Oh yeah.
Can you describe a pile driver, Nikki? I'm sorry, Kenny.
You're basically getting dumped on your head.
Wow.
Just straight up dumped on
Zangus
your
does it.
head. There's a
Flip 'em upside down.
It was a
Sick.
Michinoku driver, so it's kind of the Japanese version of it. So either way, it looked gnarly, but fairly this is okay. But goddamn, I was rooting. I don't really have anybody I was rooting for specifically.
A floating ladder.
Uh,
I don't know what that.
yeah, we'll have to pull up the. I mean, we can't pull up the video because it's WWE, but
Yeah,
somebody was. I'll show it to you during the break. Zoe Stark was the lady who took that bump, and it looked insane. Chelsea Green, in my opinion, should have won, but that's just because I think she's really funny and very entertaining.
I would have
as a
loved to see
wrestler.
her with the belt.
Yeah, with the briefcase, because she would have milked that. Like it would have just been funny to watch her walk around with that briefcase. The men's 6-man match, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens against the Bloodline. A decent match. It's good to see Jacob Fatu in the ring. Amazing wrestler who deserves nothing but the good things.
Shout outs to my boy Jacob.
Bro is a badass, and it's kind of funny watching him wrestle in boots because he wrestled on the indies barefoot
right?
and tape. So like
that sounds horribly dangerous.
I mean, no, honestly,
if your toes get fucked up, that's
the thing. He's been doing it for like 10 years. Like,
yeah.
like it's been it's part of who he is. So it's kind of funny. He was actually moving a little differently wearing boots, but bro was still getting up in the, like he is big, but he's athletic, like a 6'2" thin guy who can just jump everywhere. Like he just flies, and it's terrifying when you just see a big ass Samoan just like basically jumping from the ring onto a table to smash you. So yeah, Cody Rhodes lost to.
Real quick, who got suplexed a ladder into a guy? Gable suplexed a ladder into a guy. What are the details on that one?
I don't know. I there was somebody. That's the thing about the men's match. I don't think it was that good. I think that was an earlier.
It was alright.
It was the earlier spot. Like Gable would have, I think Gable had, he had a spot where he was just suplexing everybody in the ladders. Like that's all it was. Like I didn't think it was that good. I mean, I've seen better. I was having a discussion on Twitter last night with a couple of folks that I kind of want them to retire a little bit some of these ladder matches and just like make it a 6-man scramble or some shit. Because besides the women can keep having a ladder match because they've actually still been pretty innovative and entertaining with their matches, but like the men's match was actually pretty quick and over in a and you kind of knew they were gonna have Drew McIntyre win. Like it actually, like as much as I want to see Jey Uso go over and win a title, like I don't care for him to be in any bloodline thing for a long time, and it looks like they're just kind of milking him being this really entertaining guy the crowd can get behind, but they're never gonna like push him to have a belt, which I mean, I'm hoping I'm wrong. I hope that he actually wins the title.
Right,
but Jey Uso.
Yeah, it's kind of getting they're kind of taking a little too long for it.
Yeah, they're gonna
say that again into the mic.
I was saying I think they are taking a little too long to give him something.
Yeah, I think they're gonna the steam's gonna run out before.
I almost would have wanted him to be Intercontinental Champion over Sammy.
I still feel like that's possible, but not. But only if Sammy loses to somebody else. I don't think they'll have him wrestle Sammy. But like Sammy had a good match against Braun Breaker. Well, it was a pretty good match.
It was decent.
Yeah, for the length that Money in the Bank pay-per-view was.
How long was it?
It's like 3.5, almost 4
not
hours.
long.
But the thing was, they had like ads. They had a bunch of commercials, which is just like, at least when I was watching Forbidden Door, it just kind of kept going. Yeah, I hope they're wrong. I hope you're wrong about the Dogmas, but yeah, it definitely looks like they pulled off on his super push. It really is disappointing.
I would have loved to seen him get the briefcase, to be honest.
Yeah,
I get why they do it. They did it, but I would have really.
Yeah, I mean, that was the other thing too. They kind of foretold that Drew McIntyre was gonna lose that, because that was the thing. People couldn't believe that CM Punk didn't like stop him from winning the Money in the Bank. But it was like, no, he's gonna trash that in tonight, because another thing that kind of made the pay-per-view kind of suck, not necessarily suck, but it was kind of weird, was that like Drew McIntyre was supposed to like hit the ring before Damian Priest counted out, got pinned, and it didn't happen. So like basically the ref should have counted to 3, and the ref didn't. And like Damian Priest didn't get his shoulder up, so all the referee, Seth, and Damian was looking dumb as hell.
Yep.
And then like Drew McIntyre's music hit, because the whole point of the match is just like Seth and Damian are trying to wrestle while still watching the entrance ramp for Drew McIntyre. So they basically like kind of foretold the entire like ending. Yeah. So I just kind of sat there laughing. It's like, this is kind of a waste of time, because like then sure enough, CM Punk hit the ring. It was like, all right.
Punk ass CM Punk.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, I don't have a problem with that. I know Elder's on the other side of this, but
I just don't like CM Punk.
I mean, I don't care for him either, but like that's kind of how you would tell a story with him screwing over Drew McIntyre. Like Drew McIntyre have gone back and forth, literally across the world. Like Drew McIntyre, CM Punk cost Drew McIntyre a match in Scotland. Drew McIntyre beat the shit out of CM Punk when it was during his homecoming in Chicago. So like this is basically the natural like build up to whatever's coming, probably a SummerSlam between those two, which is totally fine. Like SummerSlam is in August, and I'm totally fine with that. Like put them over there with no titles, let them just have a big old rivalry, whatever.
Mid ass match.
I mean, that's the thing. That's fine. I don't care. Just don't have a belt on them. So like I legit don't care what they do over there, as long as the titles stay out of the picture, which is what they did with a very like, besides the botch with the pin, it was a pretty okay match. So Money in the Bank was decent. AEW stuff I am speaking of mid MJF in his era, he's just,
who's MJF?
Maxwell Jacob Freeman. He's the man. This guy.
Oh,
yes, that is him. He is back to being a heel, which is whatever. I'm also whatever. Once again, it's kind of tiring. But if it's gonna give Daniel Garcia, who was a really good wrestler, a huge West Side Gun is a huge fan of his. I thought I'd throw that out there for you, Mike. Hey. Also, West Side
for Steve more than me.
West Side Gun's House of Glory, his professional wrestling.
It really is Danny Garcia the boxer?
No, not that's Danny.
Oh, Garcia. That's who popped up first.
House of Glory, which is West Side Gun's wrestling promotion, will be here in Chicago. In September.
Right? Yeah.
No, I think he bought it out. I think he's like full owner now.
Interesting.
Yeah, like I think he bought that because he's taking over as like doing all the promotion for it. So shout out to West Side Gun. So hopefully I will be in a better place financially, because I'm trying to be up in there for that.
How much are the tickets?
It's an indie show, so probably like 25 to like $60. It depends. Yeah, depends. If they have a Logan Auditorium, it shouldn't be too much.
One time I went to that bitch, I just walked in when nobody at the ticket.
Man, I need to start going to places with Steve and like just show.
Steve, come on, bro.
Steve just be like showing up places. Apparently, shit.
I just like there was nobody there. I was like,
but yeah, that has been there's just been a lot of really good wrestling. Adam Hangman Page, my favorite cowboy, is back, and he's got his
mustache. I asked Darren about this. You made a post that said Or maybe you just shared a post that said y'all
don't fuck with him like I fuck with him. Yeah, that's my boy, Hangman Adam Page.
Okay.
So yeah, he's one of my favorite wrestlers. I've been following him since he was in wrestling.
When Darren said that, I was like, I really like wrestlers who have a wrestling name along with their real name.
Yeah, and he's a former one of my favorite things about him is that he used to be a teacher, and so like he
that's a crazy transition.
Yes, from teacher to like professional wrestler. So like I've been following his journey as a professional wrestler since he started over in Japan with the Young Bucks. So it's been great watching him just kind of come into his own. One of the better stories being told in AEW literally over years. One of the stepping stones to Swerve Strickland, our AEW World Champion, was him getting past Adam Hangman, and he did that. And now Hangman has lost his damn mind, and he wants revenge, and he wants that title. So, like, I think when it comes to wrestling stories right now, I think the better story for me in terms of like between WWE and AEW is watching Hangman's journey back to wherever it is, and watching Swerve be this phenomenal professional wrestler. So yeah, I think those are my blurred outs. I'm still getting my ass whooped in Elden Ring. I still haven't beat it yet. So that's all I got. Steve, go ahead, brother.
Yeah. All right. Am I getting the button? I'm getting the button, right? That's what's happening. There we go. Been taking some time out of my week to watch Moral Oral.
Yes, I love that fucking show.
I love Moral Oral.
Love Moral Oral.
Especially my favorite episode so far. Is when they find a missing link and then they convert him to Christianity and then he turns into like a Republican talk show host.
Because it would happen.
It would happen.
It would totally happen.
So that's been a nice adventure. The final season, I'm noticing it. I forgot it's like pretty like
it's dark.
It's like somber.
Somber.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
But yeah, good times there.
Because that's when like his dad finds out the second kid isn't his either. There's a whole bunch.
Oh yeah, I mean he should have figured that out.
He should have figured out. It's so sad.
And then what else? Oh, today I watched The Watchers. That is not M Night, but now
I saw that on the
other one.
I thought about watching it, and I was like, I feel like I would be wasting an hour and a half.
How was
it? Okay. I mean, it's pretty bad. Like it's like almost good. It's like something missing, like maybe a little bit more violence, maybe more.
There's a lot of sitting around.
There's a lot of intrigue.
Yeah, it's just a lot of. It was never really that interesting. I fucking got up and made a meal during that, and I still felt like I was like had a pretty good understanding about what was going on. You don't really find out what's going on until the like very end, as with M. Night Shyamalan, but his daughter didn't have to do the same shit.
No. Maybe he wrote it and just gave her credit.
Maybe. I don't know.
Not the women can't write their own movies, though.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be his daughter's. Like, cause the one he wrote is Trap. That's the one
Trap. Which I do want to watch.
I thought did he write that one? I know his daughter directed it. Then?
Yeah, she directed part of it. Then okay. I know it's on her IG page too. You know.
Yeah, because his daughter is singing in Trap, but his other daughter wrote it or directed Watchers.
Interesting. Yeah, none of them are very good at anything.
Oh god damn.
But like, yeah, man. So the whole plot. Just I'll ruin it because it's not.
I was about to say you want to just. I'm not about to watch this.
They're changeling fairies while observing people so they can like finally mimic them. But they're cursed to stay on this island except for the like half breed changeling, and they get off. You can figure it out before the end of the movie.
What?
Huh?
What did you say?
You can figure out the whole movie before the end of the movie. Like you'll know what's happening.
I thought you said they get off. Hey
yo. Yeah, but
it's because I knew that's what you were doing.
But yeah, man, if I didn't have a little tummy ache today, I probably wouldn't have watched that shit.
Damn.
You know what I mean? That was about the high. Oh, I ended up at Thundercat yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn, I wanted to go to that
At the
fucking
salt
shit.
shed?
Yeah, the salt shed. I didn't. I didn't pay to go in there.
Nigga, why don't you tell me?
Figured
I
could
Doing
probably
that like
I didn't know. I didn't get the ticket. This wasn't me. This wasn't me this time.
This nigga gonna call me later on in the email. You
I wanna
want
see
to
what
go to the bar? I was like, bro, you
You
could have
wanna-
talked. If it was Thundercat, I would drop.
Did you have tickets or you just rolled in?
Huh? You said what now?
Did you have tickets or did you just slide in?
No, I think Rebecca's friends, they couldn't go, so we got their tickets. But then when I got there, I forgot I literally know a lot of people that work there.
Do you know Asia?
I don't think I know AJ, no. But no, I mean, like, it was just so many people. I don't think I paid for a round of drinks or anything.
Nice.
The line for the food was way too long. Thundercat. I saw Thundercat walking in the West Loop the day before. He was walking around.
Sound about right.
And like I was like, who else but some nigga from LA would be wearing a fucking cardigan when it's 70 degrees outside?
There you go.
I mean, it's kind of cold. It's kind of cold.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
ain't summer weather.
It's
What?
It's
Excuse
not,
me?
It's not winter weather.
I said what I said.
Well, you wrong.
Inside.
Says the
bro.
person who's never outside. Like
I went outside today. It was like 70
you
some
went
odd
outside.
damn degrees.
Right.
It should be no.
cloudy
Okay.
days.
It should be no cooler than 88 degrees until at least October.
Okay, now you're tripping.
Okay, maybe September.
Just so our audience know, Ashley is the only person not from the Midwest in this bitch.
Oh yeah.
I'm from
Yeah.
the East Coast,
That doesn't equate.
and
to
I spent
anything.
summers in the Midwest.
Yeah, why you going summer? Summer,
I have enough of a
You're a real
barometer to
tough
know
guy,
that
huh?
this ain't it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This ain't it. I need it hotter.
See,
I mean, it's hotter in Baltimore. Right?
It is. They dying over there. My family was mad. I was like, yeah, it's only 68 degrees today. It's like, oh my god, I wish I was there.
It was not no 68 where I was. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yesterday it was pretty cool. Now I live by the lake
did wear long
also.
pants.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah,
I
so
have
you live by
lake
the
effect in effect.
yeah.
oh yeah, she got that lakefront property.
Lakefront property, timeshares.
Timeshares, niggas living out
Living
here.
out here.
I wish I am broke. I don't know how I'm able to manage the life I do.
Other
Other than being
yeah.
a frugal bitch.
Oh, what else have I consumed as far as nerdism? I think that's about it, Michael.
No cartoons.
What
What are you listening to now?
The last thing I listened to was the Boldy James and Nick Craven
How long ago was
album.
that?
I mean, I've been listening to it for probably like 2 weeks now, but like it's been out for probably a year or so now. The single I believe is "Designer Drugs." It's a cool song.
What type of sound does it have? Is it like drumless loop?
Yeah, more or less. Nick Craven is a lazy producer in my opinion.
That's what. Hey, so am I.
Yeah,
I feel like that's where Boldy belongs.
he kind of needs that because he did trap at the beginning and like things like that,
Mm-hmm.
and it just like it kind of overwhelmed his voice a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like I think that what he's saying is more important than like what the beat is.
Oh, by the way, there is a young lady that in Juvenile that is rapping to your beat. Like,
Oh, nice. Which one?
can't remember right now.
Yeah.
Which young lady? I can't.
Even if you said name, I would be like, oh yeah, that one. What?
Shoot, yeah, but
Shout
yeah,
out to that young lady.
yeah, I think that's it.
Well, that's our blurred out.
Oh, one more thing.
It's not our blurred outs yet.
Shout out to Jose Franco. We went over to the ramen spot and saw a live performance.
Which ramen spot?
Akioshi is on California and like between Milwaukee and Fullerton.
Is it better than Furious Spoon?
I've never had. I'm sure everything's better than Furious Spoons.
I take offense to that.
I don't
Yeah,
like Furious
I'm sorry.
Spoon.
Furious Spoon is ass.
It is not. It is good.
It's too. It tastes like they put sugar in there.
It's not.
You know what? And that's why I like it. Y'all know I got a sweet tooth.
I'll put you
I
on to
know.
some nice ramen spots, Ashley. They're not.
We'll see.
Uh,
I've had strings. Was not impressed.
I
which
don't
string?
know.
The one on Belmont.
That's not the good one. The Chinatown
Okay.
one is the good one.
Oh, well, it's Chinatown.
You going to that little one of them Belmont? You ain't even coming to the real one.
You gotta go to Wasabi.
Have I been to Wasabi?
Wasabi's
I ordered
good.
from Wasabi.
Wasabi, everything is pork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have that good Chinkansu,
Right.
Like the thick one.
Mm.
There's a ramen spot that opened on Broadway, and they don't use Chinkan. I think it's all veggie based,
Right.
Ross. And I was like, that's a cute idea.
Right.
I want ramen. I don't know what the fuck y'all.
And then what else? High Five Ramen, if you can get in. It only seats like 12 people in that bitch. Yeah.
Wait, who did you see perform?
Oh, Jose Franco. He's a local artist. He lives up the street here, honestly.
I like the name Franco.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, DJ Elokari. We're gonna move into the music video segment. DJ Elokari is going to hit you
with some hits.
With some hits.
Some slap.
Music videos to play, you know what I'm saying? We was gonna have a performance, but that's okay. So I already figured
Kahari
out. He's coming in at some point. But yeah, man, we got 2 music videos. Shout outs to Rhea the Second, who just dropped a new music video called Rise It Up. You know what I'm saying?
We're both her, Deem, and Alpha Omega were in a Southside.
It was in a Southside.
A Southside newspaper.
Oh,
as like
yeah.
the new sound of Chicago.
They've been around forever. That's the funny thing. Chicago be late as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I will be playing a music video called "Rise It Up." I think I've already
play it from over here.
Yeah, should I go over there?
Yeah, come on.
Okay. Yeah, let's switch spots. While Mike and Elgin switch spots. Oh, look at that haircut on Elgin. I didn't even notice that till right now. That boy clean. Oh my god. That was
cut his hair himself.
Yeah, damn.
Because it was hot. You know,
it was hot, and you had to hit that grill.
Hey, you feel me? You know what I mean? You know, everything don't be working the way it's supposed to be working. You feel me? So sometimes you gotta like do what you gotta do. But anyway, we're gonna play these music videos, man. First off, Raise It Up by Rhea the Second. And also Happy Pride. Shout outs to my boy Adam Ness. If you've never heard Adam Ness sing, you tripping, because Adam Ness is raw. And we are going to be playing a music video. I know, right? Playing a music video by him called Tell Me. We're going to play those 2 joints as we go take a pee break. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we're about to do on BlurdDotRadio using the bathroom. But in the meantime, check out these amazing music videos by these extremely talented artists. Starting off first with Rhea the Second with Raise It Up. Let's go.
Feel the heat, let it burn, break it down, clap your hands, raise it up, bust a move, this your chance, do your dance. Feel the heat, let it burn, break it down, clap your hands, raise it up, bust a move, this your chance, do your dance, bag it up, bring it down, this my jam, hit a sound, turn around, bag it up, bring it down, this my jam, hit a sound, turn around, Tell me that you love me. Tell me that it's easy for you. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that it's easy for you. I wanna know. Save me now. Why do I put trust in you to make me happy? Turn my skies from gray to blue. I want you to leave your love on the way out. I will put your love on the string and maybe lead you on the way that you lead me. Oh baby, tell me that you love me. Tell me that it's easy for you. I want you to tell me that you need me. Tell me that it's easy for you. It should be easy, easy.
BlurdDotRadio. Bronny ain't putting up no point.
I'll run in the back. I can put on one of these videos when I go through.
No.
You sure?
You good?
You gotta do the shot shit.
Oh damn, I ain't even poured it.
Should I play another song?
You want to play another song?
I can play another song.
Yeah, play another song.
We're gonna play another song.
You sure? I got the knuckles right here.
Oh yeah, we'll play the
And
knuckles.
like old knuckles.
I like old knuckles.
We like the knuckles.
Yeah, what? I like knuckles.
Do we want to do Jam on It, Freak Show, or Ugly People?
Ooh. Jam
Are
on
we,
it.
are we not back? What's happening?
We are. I
We're
want
gonna
to
be-
beat
but
we got
we-
to more shots.
2 minutes and 25 seconds.
Yeah, let's do it.
How long it take you to pee?
Not that we got poor
5
shots.
minutes. Damn.
It depends on.
I keep forgetting the studio only has one toilet. I'm sorry.
Yes.
We'll be back in 2:25.
And we're not that close.
Yeah, man, goodness gracious.
Sugar in my coffee. Got brothers in the lobby, say they wanna guard my body. If I sing, I have nothing to them. Lazy paparazzi. They ate up all the brownies, now they smoking over Rocky. By the time they found something to do, dancing in a naughty with girls that look like Jackie Brown. Hella female power. They know that we from out of town. Charge you by the hour just to see us play our favorite song.
People looking at me, think my life is a movie. I'm method with no direction. Till they see what we're doing, see what my shooters are shooting. Folks that can't win for losing. While I hear a beat that's on repeat, that jackpot is producing. Circle is sorta choosy, say low high sorta moody. She just staring at a brick wall and she ain't said nothing to me. I'll tell the truth till you see that both of us are so groovy. We be Jumbo, yeah.
Jam on it, 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 jam
All day.
He didn't give me the Captain Morgan pose, did he? When he was talking to you.
Why, hello.
Like, up.
Would you reach over?
That's crazy.
I realized there is one song I did want to play before we came back, though.
You want to do it?
Yeah, just real fast, but I'll make an announcement about this one.
We're on right now.
Okay, great. Awesome. So, just so y'all know, one thing I forgot to blurt out about, because it's nothing to really be happy about or anything like that, but I did just lose a student. I do teach inside of a juvenile, and every once in a while we do get a young person who has passed on for a number of reasons. This young man just so happened to be in a car, and he wasn't even, part of the situation, but he unfortunately lost his life. His name was Rashawn. He's a great student of mine, and really talented young man who was trying to do better. We do have a band camp up right now. If you guys want to donate to his family, and we're going to play a song that he wrote for his mom while he was still incarcerated. But yeah, he made this one. His mom actually did get a chance to hear it before he passed on. So in honor of Rashawn, the name of the song that we're about to play right now is called Sorry Mom, and it's in dedication to Rashawn. And I put it in the private chat, but if anyone wants to donate, you can from wherever you are. So shout out to Rashawn. We're gonna play that song real quick.
I wrote this shit for you, mama. Like, I've been thinking about you. Like, I just want to know how much you mean to me. Like, mama, like, for real. Like, I know I did a lot of shit. Like, and you feel like I let you down.
Sonny where he used to be. He ain't a killer. Mama always told me, 10 don't be affected.
All right, cool. Thank y'all, man.
I hope the sound came through on that.
Blurred dot.
Oh, look, now we're sharing a screen with Ashtar.
There was no sound that entire time.
No? It was
I
going.
didn't hear anything.
It was going through the board. We can hear through our headphones.
Was it showing on Twitch?
I don't
know. Did you check Twitch?
No, I didn't get a chance to before y'all switched back.
But
through StreamYard, I wasn't hearing it like I was the other stuff.
Then you hear the music now, right?
Yeah, I can hear it now.
I don't know.
Oof, boy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going through the same system.
Sound on the internet is weird. But rest in peace to Rashawn.
Thank you. And if you want to hear the song, you can still hear it in the link in the song.
I know this. You can't just click the link, but you got fingers. Don't be lazy. Right?
I mean, you can put it in the live chat.
We did.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're back, and it's time to do shots.
Oh yeah, baby.
I'm worried. I've had 2 beers. I poured an extra shot that I'm going to consume.
Here it comes.
I apologize for anything after. Jefferson's Malort has the flavor of a full body botanical.
No.
It's bitter taste and savored by true Vista drinkers everywhere. We're gonna drink it here on BlurdDotRadio. How long have you been drinking Malort, Steve?
Way longer than anybody should. But let's just get that clear. Yeah.
The toast goes, I'm not above you.
Hell yeah.
Not below you.
Yep.
Right here with you.
Right, I'm right here with you.
Did you know E40 was at Biden's yes, he was. E40 introduced Biden.
Biden, please step down. I believe I sent it to all of you. I found a meme of Joe Biden saying, "Make no mistake, I'm running." And somebody put a caption, "My dog, anytime I drop his leash."
Yes, I saw that too.
Pretty good. What is that? Also, apparently, the 25th Amendment could be taken by the Democrats to be like, "No, you can't run, you old bastard." Like, get your ass out.
That would require Democrats to get on the same page.
They're all on the same page because they all get paid by AIPAC.
That nigga
Are they
old,
though?
bro.
AIPAC wants Biden in there, buddy. That's why they're not.
Both Trump and Biden's main financial donors are Zionists.
Yep.
Gotta get the spread.
Pretty well fucked.
Yeah.
Pretty well fucked.
We should just have one of those drops of the more you know.
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah, get that video.
This is why we need AI to make decisions for us.
Oh my god!
Hey yo, shout outs to ChatGPT. I have been using it.
So you know what?
Speaking of
I found a good use for it.
Another movie that I watched this week. I introduced my lovely girlfriend Nikki to was Upgrade.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like Netflix put Upgrade on now because they were like, "Hey, y'all need to see this."
Right.
The part where, not to spoil anything, it came out in 2018. Same time Venom came out. It's kind of the same movie except
AI.
Venom is nice. The AI that runs this guy on Upgrade is not. When it is revealed, and this is a spoiler, but it came out in 2018. The guy who you think is the villain says, "I haven't run my company in years. This AI has been running my company." That was what was scary. It was like, oh shit, is AI running companies?
Probably.
Yeah, most likely.
Probably.
I doubt it. It's still white man. Don't do that shit.
I don't know, man.
That's the thing.
Because we don't have the same AI. Elon Musk, Bill Gates, they're gonna have different AIs than what we have.
Here's the thing. Sony, all the music companies just sued a lot of those AI people.
Yeah.
Because they're losing money because of AI. So y'all no AI ain't gonna do what y'all think it want to do, because the moment somebody start losing money at their pockets for AI, especially a white man in a big ass company, that shit going away.
But if they're making money off of it,
they're not. They're literally suing,
Sony's
so they
not
don't.
making money. And that's AI music. I'm not talking about AI music. I'm talking about.
Oh no, that's the thing. It's gonna bleed into everything.
Why'd you shut me?
So
that AI?
No, Marlon Wayans is going to start giving Chris Brown a run for his money with his photos that he's taking with his fans.
Yeah.
He's trying to compete
Good on
with
him.
Chris Brown.
Good for him.
In terms of cost or how silly they get.
Good for him. You know what? Why not?
That's
If
blowing the
people
fuck
want to
out.
hop on, he gets to touch the movie, and it's all consensual. Let him.
Come on.
Okay.
And I feel like it's actually better for Marlon Wayans to do it because Chris Brown isn't trying to be funny. Last week I promised DJ Elokari that we were going to watch Batman.
Batman, baby.
So I'm gonna throw out my two problems now so that you can think of your rebuttal to them as we watch the trailer. The animation looks stiff. It looks like computer.
Let's watch it first.
Like they used not
AI?
hand drawn stuff.
Like they use
computerized
AI.
stuff?
That's called AI. They probably did it.
That's not
Nigga,
AI,
idiot.
bro. That's human-led, computer-generated stuff.
AI.
But yeah, it's the thing that I don't like about anime that uses computer animation. It's stiff.
Yeah, it's a little too slow.
Yeah, it's you see stuff move, you don't see a shirt move with it. You don't see like if I move this way, my body moves certain ways.
Nigga hate it.
It's like
Yeah, all right.
As someone who is currently CGI,
Are you CGI?
it's not AI.
It's not AI.
We don't know
it's
that.
We don't know
HBO.
that for sure.
it's actually intelligence. It's AI.
Right.
Oh,
Actually intelligent. Ooh.
damn. All right, Batman, Cape Crusader. Also, I'm going to say the same thing that I said about X-Men 97, and I was wrong about X-Men 97. This seems like Batman 97.
I mean, it kind of is.
And it seems like DC running
Let's watch
behind
the
Marvel
trailer,
because
though,
they did
nigga.
something. Listen, goddamn.
Well, they might have been produced around the same time.
Maybe. Unless they just use a computer to put all this shit up. But Batman, Cape Crusader, season 1 on Prime Video because DC, I guess Max doesn't want family stuff anymore.
They don't want cartoons. This ain't a family show.
Yeah.
They just released Suicide Squad anime.
Hey, I need to watch that.
yeah,
I'm
they
not
did.
watching that shit.
Suicide.
Oh yeah, that is on Max.
Yeah, I need
the
to watch
Isekai.
that.
Don't want to watch that shit.
It looks hilarious.
I'm probably good.
The outro, man.
Is it good?
It has Amanda Waller dancing.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I love it.
Yeah.
Not the wall. Here we go. Batman, Cape Crusader. BlurdDotRadio.
Asking the question on everyone's mind these days, what do you think about the Batman?
This whole city's gone to hell in a handbasket.
Oh, he's breaking the law, ain't he? So they ought to catch that freak and lock him up.
Even the way they went up.
No one
looked
say
so
it's going to be easy, but catching criminals is what we do. So this one dresses up like Dracula, so what? We're going to take him down. What do we know about this Batman?
He's been beating the tar out of muggers and dope peddlers out there the last few weeks.
He's mostly been seen at night driving that hot rod of his 100 miles an hour.
And now he's even
It
attacking
feels
our
like
brave
1920s.
It feels like the
Nice car.
1997.
This man is not a hero, he's a criminal. And his time in Gotham is up.
Mischief afoot, sir?
3
This is probably
explosions in 2
Batman
weeks.
Year One if they're doing it with nobody.
Yeah, I
else.
think that's
Peculiar.
What I'm all about.
Yeah.
There's something more going on here.
Oh, actually, I think they're doing Long Halloween.
He knows too much.
Hey,
Oh,
look.
God, J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams.
God damn it.
The kings don't
I
let
can't
us
remember the
court
last thing I
anymore.
liked.
The jester does.
Bang.
We could be looking at
An all-out gang war on the streets of Gotham.
Apple TV shit. No.
This is a
Yeah,
lesson.
that's a lot of trash.
100
Yeah.
other monsters will show up to replace anyone you take down. Probably. But now they'll all know I'm coming for them.
All right, Firebug. That's the Catwoman. Oh man.
Who was the guy with the French? I had that guy. I still have it.
That's Raj Agul. Is that
Damn, you gonna break that?
is that out yet? Or are you?
August.
August 1st.
Oh, I
August
gotta wait
1st.
till August.
Niggas don't wanna
Yeah,
watch
I'm
it.
not excited. I'm not. I've seen this before. That guy flew up on the pole. He didn't even look scared. Everything looks stiff. Everything looks emotionless, and that's. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. I'll throw that out there. I'm not saying this in the hope that I'm right. I hope that this is a good Batman show. But look at this. Why didn't you shoot him just now? You had so much time.
Plot armor, man. Come on.
Nothing moves that fast, and that, again, that's why I am way more appreciative of hand-drawn animation. The computer stuff just doesn't cut it.
Yeah, but it takes forever.
Take forever. Take forever.
Niggas
I am a
Wait.
41-year-old visual artist still trying to get it.
No, that's real.
Take
Take forever. I
forever.
much prefer you take your time too.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like they're trying to recapture nostalgia, and that always feels like a gimme to me. So if it is anywhere near as good, that's not fair. I was gonna say I'm gonna hold it to the Mask of the Phantasm standard. That's not fair. Mask of the Phantasm is one of the best movies of my childhood. Yeah, I hope it's good. I'm not holding my breath. DJ Alokari, go on.
You know, I'm all about this shit right here. Yeah, I'm down for this one, man. This looks dope, man. You know, and I like that they're like, it's enough to like feel like it might be connected to the Tim verse or whatever, you know, especially in the art style. But they are kind of like doing a good mix between the Tim verse and then also what's going on with Matt Reeves, Batman and whatnot too, as well too. It feels like it, especially with like the Black Commissioner Gordon, because Gordon is black in Matt Reeves' universe as well too. I like how they are kind of giving their own space to breathe, like especially with Clayface being in there, their new take on what they're doing with Harvey. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be kind of cool too. So
I wonder if it's gonna be a new take.
Huh?
So I wonder if it's going to be a new take. And I guess that's my worry, is that this is all going to be retreaded stuff.
No, I don't think they've really done like a true Batman year one, or, you know, like with in the Timverse. It's never really been done. It's something he's always wanted to do, but they haven't been able to like really do it. Especially also with it being like a little bit more mature. He hasn't been able to like go that far. And that's something I can kind of say that I'm a little worried about, like, because what makes those original Batman, the animated series, run so good is because they did have a few restraints. And then like sometimes when Tim can have the reins off to do whatever he wants, he can produce some trash, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole Batman Barbara Gordon thing. Like I think he needed to chill out with that.
That wasn't Bruce Tim.
That wasn't Bruce's decision?
No, don't do that to Bruce Tim.
Whose decision was that?
I want names.
Yeah, Bruce Tim. Bruce Tim is the writer of the comic book stuff in the original animated series. Bruce Tim had nothing to do with.
Who wrote Batman Beyond then?
Batman Beyond.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about the movie with Barbara Gordon and him making out.
No, not that part. But
they kind of hinted to it in the animated series.
Yeah, they did say that in Batman Beyond that they were hinting at relationship in Batman Beyond.
Yeah,
Nikki did Batman Beyond. That wasn't Bruce Tim.
Yeah, they dated when she was in college.
How you gonna date your
Hey man,
your
Morgan Freeman's doing it right now.
Your pseudo son's ex-girlfriend easily. He got her pregnant too in the comics.
He did. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm just saying it's that kind of stuff is like when he doesn't have the reins, like even when it came to like the Harley Quinn Batman adventures that they did together, that was a bit much too. I have fun with it, but it's one of the least liked ones in the Bruce verse or whatever. But yeah, man, I'm cool with animation. I can't wait to see what it looks like, in the actual show itself. But right now, I'm on board, man. This looks cool. I'm excited for this shit. I've been a fan of this art style forever. You know what I mean? Kind of getting tired of the 52.
Sucks.
You know what I mean? Batman, like give me the old one, man. So like, yeah, if we're gonna take this back even further, then cool. Like, suspending the disbelief, and like I'm here for it. Like, let's have some fun with it. So this 100% gets like a thumbs up for me. You know what I mean? Batman the animated series was like damn near my introduction into Batman for real. So yeah, I'm here for it. I remember when the first episode premiered at night. I was in fucking Arkansas watching this shit in my daddy John's house, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, being like, what is this shit right here? I'm watching this right here, goddamn boy.
Episode like probably like 5 was interrupted by O.J. Simpson.
That was the worst of times. I just want to watch TV. I don't give a fuck. Football player.
Yeah,
clearly murdered his wife.
Yeah, bro.
You mean the guy that would run through airports and sell gloves? Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
he's not black. He's OJ.
I remember episode of The Simpsons I wanted to see, and I couldn't watch it because of the fucking OJ trial.
Yeah. So whack.
Anyway, shout outs to Batman the animated series, man. And so I'm ready to be back into this universe. Let's have some fun with it and let's do something new. So cool, like get it. DC, if you're wondering what to do with your universe, you got a whole. They've done it right for many years.
Booster Gold.
You'll never get Booster Gold.
I think
We
it's
are
coming.
getting Booster
We're getting
Yeah.
Booster Gold. We are getting Booster Gold.
I'm laughing because
James
you all
Gunn.
say that, but
No, I mean that's why
Who
we're
knows
getting
if it's
Guy.
actually
We're getting
gonna
Guy
happen.
Gardner right now, and
Yeah.
then they actually have.
you're getting
There's
Guy
a
Gardner in
slate.
the Superman movie.
They said, "Hey, it's supposed to be in the slate of movies that James Gunn's doing."
Booster Gold is
That's
on
all
the slate. We'll
It's
see.
always on the slate, so we'll see.
Also, I got a lot of faith in James Gunn.
We shall see.
We'll see.
But yeah, no, I'm excited for this. This most definitely gets thumbs up for me.
Okay. Who do you want to go next?
I'll pass it over to Kenny.
I am definitely on board with this, and I've been one who's been very tired of Batman, but I'll never get tired of like an animated version of him when it's done right. And this
It's
to
been
me,
done wrong for so many years.
let's say this to me, besides the Kung Fu one, they need to make a sequel to that.
It even
motherfucker.
wasn't
They
even
need
that
to
bad.
finish that
It honestly
story.
wasn't even that bad.
The
Dude,
movie didn't end.
Yeah, they need to
We're
finish
just
it.
like, all right, we're gonna stop.
Yeah, there needs to be another one.
Yeah.
But besides that one, I think this, in terms of just like the Art Deco style, the story, it looks like it's something where it's kind of going earlier in Batman's career before whatever they did with animated series, which is totally fine in my opinion. Even if it is different in how they tell the story, I'm loving the different interpretations of characters.
Mean Harley Quinn. She doesn't look like
Dude,
she's
whoever,
joking
yeah,
about
that Harley
shit.
Quinn costume looks dope as hell. Actually, I love the different look. And classic Catwoman with the cape is always fun to that's one of my favorite Catwoman costumes. So like, it's definitely hitting all my in terms of just comic
Real quick,
book.
was Catwoman white? Because if this is the
Catwoman has been white, but she's also been black. So
no,
like,
I mean
it's-
if this is based off of what's
I
who's
don't
the
think.
guy?
I don't think.
not this one though.
No, not
No.
this
Because
one.
when she's wearing the purple, she's usually white in the
Okay.
purple cape.
So it's not the Batman.
But yeah, no, it's not following
Bam,
Matt Reeves'
bam,
Batman. I just think it's
bam.
Matt Reeves' concepts from what he's doing with the Batman.
Something in the waves.
Oh my god!
I'm the Batman.
I wish that movie was just a little bit not darker, so I could watch it, so I could actually see what was going on in the movie.
Yeah, it's crazy dark.
It's so unnecessarily dark.
He said, "I am the night."
All night.
But no, I'm actually looking forward to this. There's nothing else to really add, but until I actually watch it. But as somebody who's always been God, can there not be more Batman shit? This is one of those things where I will love them to do a Superman. Actually, no, I need to watch Superman, the new
was
Adventures on Adult Swim. I need to check that out too.
Solidly
people really
okay.
love it.
Yeah,
You know what I didn't like about it? The stiff computer generated animation.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
kind
man.
of yeah.
When they get robots out there, then
Yeah, I mean
It gets stiff.
that's what it that's what it is when it comes to DC. They're still run by a white man who's trying to cut corners. So yeah, so it's gonna look like that. So you gotta take that good with that bad. So this and the Superman cartoon, I gotta definitely check out. So I'm all in on this. I'm excited.
Ashley, what do you think?
I've fallen out of love with Batman over the years. I was a big.
But you were just talking about his hard nipples.
And it's
y'all ain't let me finish. You didn't let me finish.
It's still trash.
It's one of those things where it's where you have a first love and y'all break up, but you still got love for him. It's like that. I'm not trying to get every piece of Batman merchandise like I used to back in the day, and I'm not wearing his logo every other day like I used to. And a lot of that had to.
I was gonna say some of that. I thought let her cook. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of that has to do with it was almost like an oversaturation of them and not good. The stuff they was putting out was not good, and I got tired of it. This was reminding me of Batman the animated series. I think I have the complete.
They don't look none like that, man.
I did not say it looked like it.
Yes, it
I
does.
said it was reminding me.
I'm pretty sure he didn't mean that. It looks exactly.
I'm saying it's reminding me of it.
It absolutely.
In that it seems a little slower paced. It's showing a lot of the action scenes, but I'm not anticipating a whole lot of action. I feel like it will be a little more leaning into the detective side of Batman. So that I'm kind of looking forward to. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna be moody, much in the way of the animated series, where it's I will fall asleep to the animated series, not because it's boring, but just because there's so many scenes where it's just orchestral.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's
It used to
orchestral.
move
It's
slow.
dark.
I used to fall asleep to Batman the Animated Series.
Exactly.
For about
It's
a year,
just-
actually.
Yeah, it's just it's moody, but in a good way. Like
It's
you
funny
really
when
need to like pay attention.
When I
to
think
the
of
story.
Batman the Animated Series, what keeps screaming in my head is, "You killed Captain Clown!"
So I like that this is giving me that nostalgia in that sense. I agree with Mike. I do prefer hand-drawn animation whenever I can get it.
We all do, though.
And it's just kind of, why do they put it where they put it? Like,
Yeah.
why did you just like, all right, well, we're just not going to animate cars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't really make sense
The
to
car
me.
could have rocked a few more times. Like, even if you're going to do computer-generated stuff, like, you could do it well.
Why did they need mech suits by episode 3? You know? Like, it doesn't even make sense.
Oh, also a preview, Kenny, that's the Superman cartoon. Mech Suits by episode 3.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen the trailer for it.
But yeah, so I, having access to Amazon, will likely watch this on a weekly basis. I don't know, because we don't know yet if they're gonna like dump all the episodes at once, or it's gonna be like on a weekly basis. Like, cause they kind of did that with Invincible. They'll like drop it in batches or something. I think this might do better in like a binge kind of thing. You like, you know, it ain't gotta be 6 episodes in August and then the last remaining 6 in September.
Yeah.
But like maybe 2 episodes a week.
I'm on IMDb. I'm gonna see the dates that they put on the episode. 11 episodes.
11 episodes is solid.
All dropping August 1st.
Or how long is each episode? How many?
Do they say?
If they're all like a
Probably
half hour,
23.
that's straight.
Probably 23 minutes.
You all want to know about the synopsis of the first episode? Or you
Nah, I want to be
no.
I don't want no.
We're
It
good.
wouldn't reveal anything anyway.
Don't
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so it's all 11 episodes on August 1st.
Huh.
Yeah,
According to
so-
IMDb.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I think that'll probably be a better way to consume it.
I will also throw in, because I feel like I have to, Amazon is one of the people that designed the technology that's being used to kill Palestinians. So bootleg it if you can.
Yeah, bootleg that shit.
Bootleg.
You know, you don't need those socks the next day.
No. Oh, here's some interesting shit. Christina Ricci is playing Catwoman.
Nice.
Hamish Lindlacker. If you watch Stranger Things, the guy who he was in the first season, the guy that was in charge of 11, that's the guy voicing Batman.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
Jamie Chung is doing Harley Quinn.
Nice.
Minnie Driver is doing somebody's voice. Gary Anthony Williams is doing someone's voice. I'm guessing it's a monster. Tom Kenny, voice of SpongeBob, doing somebody's voice.
Tight.
I'm wondering if it's going to be the Joker, because I feel like he would do.
Why did I think that was Seamus?
Joe DiMaggio?
Yeah.
Because he kind of looks like him.
He looks like Seamus from here.
Just like this guy looks a little bit like Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, I thought it was Conan O'Brien.
I would love it if Conan O'Brien did a Batman voice. Yeah. I asked you, were you finished with your thoughts? Did I cut you off?
Yeah.
You were
Which
finished
one?
with your thoughts, or I cut
I was
you off?
finished.
Oh. Steve, what are your thoughts here?
All right. I'm definitely gonna grab some cereal and sit on the couch
What
with
kind
my
of
body.
cereal?
Probably Honey Nut Cheerios.
Wow, such an adult.
That, you know,
I like honey. I don't like. I don't
man,
really
that-
like.
He gotta be heart healthy.
I don't really but I've been like I don't like the sugary cereals. I've never.
I
Really
like
been
knockoff Cheerios.
Okay.
I add sugar to my honey
I'll
nuts.
still get the
I
Bubble
put
Puffs
honey
in a
in.
minute.
Oh, you put honey.
So I'm
I
a,
consider my kidneys
a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios in my Superman boxers that I don't own.
You'll buy something.
Yeah, right. And I am going to sit there and watch every episode as soon as possible.
Come on now.
It looks cool. Like, I don't know. This is what, just hopefully no sports thankfully there are no network television things anymore, and I can just stream without having to hear about fucking some dude murder his fucking wife. You know what I mean? And like have to watch the trial.
Now time for the Diddy trial,
dude. Like, yeah, right. The Diddy trial. They just like stop all streaming so we can watch Diddy get like lose everything that he ever had.
You have to go to prison for 2 years.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so yeah, literally 2.
He's not.
Nah, he's black, so he'll get 8.
He's Diddy though.
Yeah, but he's still black, so that's put him at 8. Oh my god. But yeah, my man did that shit.
Did he ever?
Did he ever? Been doing it. But yeah, the only thing again that bothers me is the stupid use of computer animation. Like it's unnecessary. Like you got everything else right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know.
Now they did use computer animation a little bit though in the original.
Yeah, but it was like early and it was bad then too. Yeah.
What you mean in the
original, like
when they did Batman and Robin?
No. The original
like
Batman,
the original.
yeah, like whenever they had them blimps and shit, that was computer animation.
Yeah.
Oh man, just a flat thing moving across.
Yeah, that was the bare minimum. They had like Model Ts.
For the record.
I appreciate it.
But like I'm always confused as to what era Batman is supposed to be happening.
You know, they were purposely vague about it when it came to the original Batman the animated series.
Oh, and the other thing I had a problem also with is Fat Alfred.
Yeah, that was interesting.
It reminds me of the latest episode of The Boys. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, okay.
That's all I gotta say.
Fat Alfred is like weird. He's supposed to be like, you know, like this guy that got all these skills and knows all these things, you know.
You know
what are you saying fat people can't have skills?
I don't think somebody that's trained by the military just like that.
He hasn't been in the military.
I know a lot of veterans who are fat.
Yeah.
Right. This man's retired. Let him eat.
Yeah.
Let him cook and let him eat.
He set a bunch of Indian people on fire.
Yeah, definitely.
He said it in, that's the Christopher Nolan Batman.
You think the question's going to be in this one?
You know the question?
I want to know who, and they show him for a split second. I can't identify
who the Negro is.
This guy.
Oh, that's
maybe the Scarecrow.
Maybe, but it also could be Jonah Hex.
I doubt that's Jonah Hex.
Really?
But
I hope it's not Jonah.
It could be.
Actually, you know what? I don't know anything about Jonah Hex in the comic book. I only know when Thanos played Jonah Hex.
Jonah Hex is actually a really great comic book.
I know. Yeah. That's why I stopped myself because I don't actually know.
But also, it's really dark and really cool. And yeah,
the guy with a hole in his cheek. Good.
He looks like the Shadow though. Whoever that.
It could be the Shadow.
I don't think it is though, because the Shadow don't have a fucked up face. That's
right.
That was the one. Like, I thought it was the Red Hood, but it's like no, that wouldn't be the Red Hood because he was actually wearing a hood, not a red mask. So.
Yeah, I don't know. The best I can give you is Scarecrow.
That's the thing. I don't think it's Scarecrow either. I think
neither do I.
Could be a Black Mask, but I don't think it's Black Mask either. So I think Black Mask he has a nice face under his Black Mask. So
I had a comic book back in the day where Black Mask burned that mask onto his face.
Mm-hmm.
That was easily 1994. So who knows? Ashley popped out. I don't know why that.
Uh-oh.
Probably the internet somewhere. Max suddenly seized up. She just texted.
Yep.
So it wasn't her fault. Her computer did a thing.
Good. Well, not good, but at least we know that.
Well, you guys say how you felt about it.
Yeah. Let me ask her if you got any shout-outs. Shout-outs you want us to say on your behalf. Because it's shout-out time, or as Kenny calls them.
Shouts and murmurs.
Hey. I want to give a shout-out to my lovely partner Nikki. I want to give a shout out to Greg Nice, who's coming out with another album. Nice and smooth, if you remember. Also, the guy that said "ooh la la ah wee wee," that was Greg Nice. Shout out to Greg Nice and his weird ass dancing. When I say, never mind. Shout out to the BlurdDotRadio crew. Thank y'all for coming through. Love y'all. Shout out to the Source magazine.
What are they doing?
I don't know. I bought the Source magazine recently.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm buying Source magazines because they're literally chunks of history now.
Yeah.
They're not making any more of them.
That XXL freshman list was whack, nigga.
I was about to say, fuck.
Hey, next CNOT is dope though.
Man, yeah, but that's the only one that I could really be like, oh, I really fuck with that nigga though.
Yeah. Did you hear about the other guy who left?
Nah.
There was one of the rappers who's a TikToker. He left the freestyle. He left before the freestyle.
Man, what an idiot.
Freestyling is hard.
That's all it was. Like, he's probably just gonna freestyle.
Like, I'm not gonna embarrass. At least he knew not to embarrass himself.
Yeah. Shout out to Kodak Black and whatever he did. Freestyling isn't the thing anymore. The culture has changed.
Right.
I think it's unfortunate, but you don't have to agree. Shout out to Rap A Lot Records.
Should be able to freestyle a little bit.
A little bit.
Nowadays he does.
Like, I don't want no 16 or nothing, but like give me 4 and think about it. Yeah, give me 4 and think about it for a minute.
And nowadays, it's funny. So I'm working with a kid in New York who's trying to work on his slow flow. And what I'm realizing is that when you rap at current speed, it's hard to like slow that down in the typical like local New York style.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean that's what you have to do, but there's a difference. I'll pass my shout outs to DJ Aloka.
Shout outs to Miss Moniz and Rayshawn. Love y'all both. Rest in peace, Rayshawn.
Can we give him a moment of silence?
Yeah, absolutely.
10 seconds for Rayshawn. Rest in peace.
Thanks. Yeah, man, this teaching stuff is not easy.
They don't know. Yeah. That's why you see so many charter schools popping up, because people really think this is something easy to do.
Charter schools suck.
They
I used to teach in them.
Yeah.
Shout out to Abbott Elementary for pointing out everything that charter schools overlook when they recruit people and think that they can privatize the educational process.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
But yeah, shout outs to Rhea the Second. Shout outs to Adam Ness. Please go follow their amazing music. Shout outs to Katrina, man. She'll be dropping a music video this week. She was here last week. Shout outs to her. So please go, you know what I'm saying, check out her music video when it actually drops. We got the exclusive, baby.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Go.
Come on now.
You seen it here first.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
World premiere.
World premiere.
You know who announced that they were going to run for school board first here? Goddamn right.
Rhyme Fest, man.
Right.
Also, was yesterday? Was it yesterday or today? Happy birthday, Rhyme Fest.
Hey, happy birthday. I ain't know. Cancer.
I don't know much about that.
Niggas are cancer. But shout out to my boy, man, Rhyme Fest, man. We did an event last week at for Twister's basketball tournament. You know what I mean? That's my dude. Shout outs to my mama. I love my mom so much, man. In St. Louis. Shout outs to my cousin right now. You know what I mean? My cousin, aka my brother Kane. Love you, man.
Hey, shout out to you. Strip club aficionado.
Come on, man. That's my boy.
Packing the tool. Going
That's
to
my dude. That's my dude.
Also, y'all look like cousins.
Yeah, we do.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Once in elementary school, I had to do a poem called My Baby Brother.
Mm-hmm.
And I brought a picture of him, and people really thought that was my fucking twin back in the day. Like, we look a lot alike. It's kind of funny. But yeah, man, you know, I think that's anybody else shout out.
Stop. Think about it.
Wiggle. Shout out to the BlurdDotRadio team, man. I love y'all, man. You know what I mean? I genuinely enjoy doing this every week.
Absolutely.
So I enjoy y'all, man, and you know,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I wish I was coming to BlurdCon with y'all. I got like 2 events over the weekend, so that's the only reason why I'm not joining y'all. But most definitely, you know.
We'll hold it down. I got I forgot to bring him. Damn, temporary tattoos.
I want to get some.
Yeah.
I want to get some temporary tattoos printed. I think that'd be fucking cool.
Sticker mule.
We may actually have a location for PodCon. We'll let y'all know very soon.
Okay.
Possibility we may be at Chicago History Museum. We'll tell you later. All right, that's it.
Who you want to pass your shout outs to?
Pass it to Steve.
All right, let's fucking go.
Hold on, real quick.
Yeah.
I asked Ashley, you got any shout outs? I forgot to type the G. But you got any shout outs you want us to say on your behalf?
Nope. She said no.
Love that for her.
Hey, yo. Well, shout out to Ashley.
There you go.
There you go. Thank you for coming again this week.
Also, shout out to my nigga John Claude Van Damme.
John Claude Van Damme. Yeah.
So hard.
So hard.
That's all the reason you need.
Shout out to the Beetle. I was debating on whether I was gonna eat anything, but now I've got, because I have the menu in a Rolodex now in my brain. Because we look at it every week just to order the same shit, but I'm gonna do something different this time.
Hey man, their cheeseburgers are good too.
Yeah, I think I might do that.
Their pretzels are tasty.
Yeah,
their nachos are good.
The nachos. The last time I had the nachos, they were whack as shit.
Yeah,
it was pretty bad. But you know, that's not on them. That's not a fair reflection of the food or the service that we receive there.
We do receive great service.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to everybody who loves everybody. Yeah,
Kenny.
Shout out to you all. Love you all very much. And shout out to my partner. And let's get the F out of here because I'm hungry.
Wow. You've been watching BlurdDotRadio, BlurdDotRadio. Next week, we will not be back. The week after that, we will have Jade the Ivy. Until then, love, peace, hair grease. Love each other. Help each other. We need community and we need all of us. Love each other. Don't hate each other because shit's going down. Until...
Bye, gun.
Also, Joe Biden, drop the fuck out.
Please, dear God.
What are you doing?
Please stop, bro. Yeah,
when people say that Democrats don't exist to beat Republicans, they only exist to beat radical movements, you're proving them right.
Yeah. They don't care.
Stop.
I was about to say, maybe they don't care.
There's a bed waiting for you, bro.
They get the check no matter what.
You can take as many
check no matter what.
Hey, yo, bro, you can take as many naps as you want after you step
move
back.
to Florida,
and you still get paid.
And you still get paid, bro.
Have your son move to Florida.
It's all good.
All over the place.
You think they get that? You think you get 2 checks? Because he was vice president and now he's president.
You know what I'm saying? You good.
They get the security.
Let Kamala holla. You know what I mean? Holla at you. Go ahead and continue. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not voting for Kamala.
Hey, man. You know what? Just saying.
Get Stacey Abrams to run. Convince her.
Something.
Stacey Abrams, Michelle Obama. That's all we got. That's all we got.
Dark skinned black woman trying to run.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
All I'm
it's better
saying
than Kamala
but
being
you,
up there
but
like,
you're not it, bro.
And I'm throwing hip hop
like
parties.
Solo Sokola, you're not the one, bro.
You're not the one.
You're not the one, bro.
You're not the one.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna vote for you if I don't have no choice, but fuck,
if we don't have a choice.
Jeez, man, that's really sad.
I'd much rather have a choice.
I don't think that you're gonna last 4 years.
I mean, then Kamala gets it anyway. So.
And then we all go to jail.
You know
just like she did in California.
All you niggas going to jail.
Come on, bro.
Damn, I got.
You can step down though, and like, you know what I mean. So just step down.
Ass down.
Just go take a nap. You ain't gotta do this. You ain't gotta do. You don't want to, bro.
You don't even
want to. You don't want to.
This is really how you want to die?
This is not it. You don't want to die on this one. This is not the hill you want to die on.
This is a bad hill.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dog.
I vote for Hunter.
You know what I'm saying? You said for Hunter?
Yeah, Hunter Biden. Yeah. Bro smokes, does coke, and gets hoes. That's
Hey,
all
nah,
he needs
dog.
in life.
I saw the video of Hunter grabbing a woman and dragging her ass down the hallway. Nah, I'm good.
He did that too.
No, he really did that.
Damn.
He really did that. I saw
put
it.
that
Man.
nigga in jail then.
Yeah, that nigga drag. Like, if you thought the Diddy tape was bad,
he did worse.
If you thought the Diddy tape
I
was
don't
bad,
think the Diddy. I don't think he worse than Diddy tape.
bro, no.
Like
If you did not see the tape, I saw the tape. My man literally dragged a woman in the hallway by the hair to the room, like she was in her drawers, bro. No, it was just as bad. It was just as bad.
Well, fuck that nigga too.
There you
go. That nigga's trash. Diddy's trash. You know
Just know, we love you.
Yeah.
Nobody here has ever dragged a woman down the hallway.
No, not fucking.
Nor would they. I wouldn't have them here. I love these folks. We love you. See you later.
Thinking, hey, get to the damn.